Hello, everybody. How we doing? Somebody say bananas in chat if you can see me and hear me, and then I'll reveal my secret moderator whose voice you'll hear in just a second. Let's see those bananas and the fruit emojis in chat. Let me know that you can see me and hear me. I'm gonna be doing some show and tell, and then we're gonna be doing a viewer's choice with some gel printing tonight. A couple weeks ago, I asked everybody on Makers to tell me what stencils you want me to use and what colors. And my YouTube is on. There we go. There we go. We got it. And so tonight I am using those suggestions for stencils and colors, and we're gonna do it. So if you commented a couple weeks ago, it will probably be done tonight. I tell you what, there was 20 or 21 or so stencils suggested, and out of those, I only didn't have like 3 of them. So I think we're gonna do pretty good. So cool. First of all, if you're new here, please subscribe. I would appreciate it. I'm setting a pretty ambitious goal for myself. Oh, somebody said bananas. Thank you, Rosemary. So yeah, I'm setting a pretty ambitious goal for myself. I would like to be at 1,000 viewers by the end of this calendar year. I'm on my way. I've gotten 50 so far in the past 2 weeks. So I am on my way. I got myself one of these for Christmas because everybody says that they're the best. And oh my goodness, they are the best. I'm telling you. It's smoother than the other Speedball, and you don't have the clank, 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 clank. It's golden. I love it. But I only use this now. So I decided, well, I'm going to get another one so I can use one only for metallics and then one for everything else. Just because, I don't know, I'm a nerd. And ooh, new brayer smell. Can you smell it? I'm a nerd and I just want to keep the other one, you know. I'm a nerd. So I'm gonna mark this one. I am going to put tape around the handle. I know this isn't very exciting, but we're gonna do this real fast. I'm just gonna put this around the handle so I know this is the one that I'm using for metallics and everything else. There we go. Uh-oh. There we go. Very good. And then this will be just for regular paint. There's a little hickey on it already. Okay, there we go. Very good. All right.
It hasn't. How can it have a hickey? It hasn't kissed anyone.
Oh, there's my surprise moderator. Can anybody guess who it is? Maybe some of you have already guessed who it is. But let me know in chat. Who's my secret moderator? She'll be dropping links and you'll hear her voice so she can read chat to me so I can talk to you guys. Let's see, who do you have in chat? We have Rosemary, we have Jennifer, we have Cindy and Gray and Nancy Lee, we have Zal. Says there's 11 of you. There's more of you than that. Estella is here, and we have, who else do we have? Somebody else isn't saying hello.
Yeah, that's we have some anonymous participants.
We do. Anybody guess who the oh, Jennifer got it. Jennifer says Estella. Yep. My mystery moderator voice you hear today is Estella. So say hi, everybody.
They were guessing because I'm so active in the chat, and I'm the one who said we're gonna get started in just a minute.
Yeah, I thought that would give it away. That's okay. That's okay.
Hi, Mariah.
Hi, Mariah. Hi, Mariah.
Hey, Karen's here.
Who's here?
Karen.
Oh, hi, Karen. Okay. It is hot in here, so I'm going to take my shirt off, and you guys can't see me. Okay.
I did promise that it would be adult content today.
Yeah, the nerd is wide open. I was telling Estella, you know, pretty much anything goes in the chat. It's okay to say F yeah, but it's not okay to say F you. You know, stuff like that. Okay, take my rings off. We are ready. Okay, so start off with some show and tell, then we'll get into the viewer's choice for the prints. These are just prints I've done recently. This is Tracery Super, the big one. from PM Artist Studio. All the products you will see tonight are by PM Artist Studio. And here's their new card. They have a different picture on it. That's the new one. It's a different picture. Anyway, so yeah, PM Artist Studio is, you guys know them, but in case anybody's watching that we don't know, PM Artist Studio is a mother-daughter team. They are a business in Texas. The mom, Patricia, is a retired art teacher. The daughter, Mariah, is a digital graphic designer. They live stream on
Can I interrupt
YouTube.
you a sec?
Huh?
Can I interrupt you a sec?
Yeah.
Mariah is requesting to pull the camera up a bit.
Up a bit. Ooh, better.
I will see. There's a little delay, as you know.
Yeah, there's a delay. So this is the times that they live stream on YouTube every week. That is Central Time. They are in Texas. They are a lovely group of people. Mariah's husband, Brad, also helps out. And I am a designer for them, as well as a couple people in chat there. If you're a designer in chat, you can say, hello, I'm a designer. Look at me. So that's that. And then this is me. If you want to scan the QR code or just screenshot it so you can get the website, linktree.com/Becky Bokern. That is me and all the places I am on the internet. And you know what? A couple weeks ago, about a month ago, I was interviewed by somebody local for a blog for women over 40. And that blog entry came out today. It's the first entry on her blog. It's a brand new blog. Came out today. I got to read it last week, and it's really cool. So I have had a crazy day today and didn't get a chance to link it to my page, but it will be on my link tree, this link that I just showed you. And I will post it in Makers and on my face page as well. What is Makers? Makers is a Facebook group called Makers of Mixed Media Art/Artists. That's where we all hang out. It's a good time. You should join too. Okay, so anyway, there's that one. And then, so when I gel print, I usually get out maybe 10 or so stencils that kind of coordinate with each other and just roll with it. So there's the tracery again. And then in the background, you have the Paisley Macro Paisley by Eddie Reyes. Big shapes. And then this one is the tracery, a couple different colors. And then with my pop dots. I like it. There's the tracery special, the small shapes, like safety pins, and then the Paisley Macro over that. And there is two of the Paisley Macro just flip-flopped, like a mirror image of each other. I should have done a different pull color because you can't really see the other color in there. But anyway, we can still do something to that. Ooh, and the eyeball. Okay, so this eyeball, there we go. I didn't know that this was a full-size stencil. Lygia, I don't know if Lygia is here. Lygia actually got me the ATC size of this a while back. And I didn't know it was a full size. So I think Patricia used it on a stream recently. So I said, well, I gotta have it. So I got it and I did a couple things with it. There's that one. And then bam, look at that. Isn't that fun? I love it.
Mariah says this is a great print. Well done on the eye.
Thank you. I'm having fun with it. It's a fun stencil. And I don't know if I've showed these. I did these on a stream a while back. It's just my foils. And this one had some airbrush fluid in it, make it look all dreamy. And this is a tissue that just built up over time, and I'm retiring it because it's pretty awesome.
By the way, the eye stencil comes in all sizes.
It does. It does. I found out, yeah, 5x7, 8x10. I believe I have the 8x10. There's, I think it's called Swirls. It's not Swirls. Mariah can tell me.
That sounds familiar.
It's one of their newer stamps.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And there's more of the Swirls. I believe these are equilateral triangles. They're by Safia, the triangle stamps. There's more of my avocado.
Mariah says the swirls are Mizumo.
Yes, like the Japanese sand art, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Here's Paula Keen's. I should have looked this up.
Oh no, Becky, are you there? Please stand by for technical difficulties.
There we go.
Can you guys? Oh, there you go. I was
There
going
we
to
go.
say.
I didn't plug my phone in after I tried my other tripod.
Uh-oh.
It's plugged in now.
Okay, good.
This is Get to the Point by Miriam, the orange that you see. And then the other one in here is, why am I blanking today? Gothic Charm by myself, by me. This one is a bunch of things. So this is ovals all over, and it's sardines. I think it's cool. Oh, this one's by Estella.
Hey.
Paisley Party. So this one's cool. I don't know if you can tell. The camera hates metallics, but it's silver with a gold outline on the paisleys. I love it.
That's so pretty.
Yeah. And I'm glad I rearranged my lighting because there's not a ring right here right now. Usually there'd be a ring right there. So I know it's not perfect, but it's evolving. We're playing with it. This is a bunch of different layers of Eddie's Elegant Mayhem 2. I always want to call it Foxy Windows because I told him it should be called Foxy Windows, but he went with Elegant Mayhem 2. Yeah. But, oh, I have some Elegant Mayhem show and tell for you. Don't let me forget. So this one I did on my last live stream, I think. I was playing with the foils, and this is on Yolan's stencil, Creeping Vines. I did the foils all over it. Love it. The gold didn't turn out very good, but the blue and the pink did. But, honestly, it's fine because it's just going to be cut up and put into our trading cards. So there's a lot of useful paper there.
Let's say a shout out to Lizette who just joined us.
Oh, hi Lizette, how are you?
And also Janlee Bell. I'm not familiar with her handle, but hello, Janlee Bell.
I don't see it.
What about Zal? Did you see when Zal came in?
Yes, I said hello, Zal.
Okay.
Yep. This is Peapods by Christy Hartman. A couple different layers of it. Let's see. This is Peapods. And I think Mayhem 1, maybe. Avocados for me. This one's cool. This one is a flop off of another print I did. So it's the flop off of Bed of Roses by Carrie and flop off by Pop Dots, my Pop Dots.
By the way, Grace says that's our Jan, Becky.
That's our what?
Our Jan.
Oh, hi, Jan. Yeah.
For recognition.
Yes. Yeah, Jan is a local, and she was a customer at the Bee Place, and I turned her to the dark side of gel printing. She came to my retreat, and yeah, her and her daughter Kayla come to the shop almost every week, and yeah, we love Jan and Kayla. I just have water. Say hi.
This is so funny. I am trying furiously to catch up with you on some of these stencils because I didn't have them on my list. So, okay.
Oh, yeah. No, I didn't know I was going to show all these. Yeah, this would have been too many. Don't feel like you have to drop all these links. I'm just saying what they are. And no, don't feel like you have to drop these. No, I didn't even know I was going to show all these. Don't worry about it. Yeah, so I just have water. Stay hydrated, kids. When that runs out, I have Powerade Zero. This is fruit punch flavor. What is in your cup tonight? So this is Spiky Doodads by Paula. And it was a flop off. And it's awesome. And I love it. And yeah, I love it. Big Arches by Safia. And in the background there, I think it's the tracery stencil again. I'm not sure. But I'm loving the way it turned out. Peacock Squirrels. Peacock Swirls. It's funny because it's by Darcy and she loves squirrels. Peacock Swirls by Darcy. Ooh, sardines. We're going to be using sardines later tonight. There's my Lotus stamps. And Estella, these are yours, aren't they? The Egyptian?
Yes, that's part of Egyptian-esque.
Stamp set.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Yeah. Those Creeping Vines. I'm going to go through these kind of fast because there's a lot of them. This one is something weave. Tight knit weave. Something.
Is that one of Darcy's?
Yeah, it's Darcy's. Something about knit. Cozy knit. There you go. Cozy knit. And I just did a couple layers and kind of offset it. Yeah. There's my zig and zag. Somebody suggested zag tonight, but you can't have zag
Yes.
without zig. So I'm going to demonstrate my vision for zig and zag. Safia is equilateral that I call funny pizza. There's more funny pizza. I love it. And more funny pizza. Sardines. I am proud of this one. Check out that one, all the crazing on it. And I think that's actually magenta, but it looks maroon because of the black. And I'm
Maybe
proud of
the
that
green
one.
too.
Yeah. So this, I wasn't happy with the colors at first. So I did a tissue pull to get some of it off there. And that's the tissue pull. And then I left that out. I'm like, I'm going to see what it turns out like. And it's awesome. I love when that happens.
So we're getting responses like cool 3D. Wow. Very nice.
This one's 3D, huh? I love that
Yeah.
one.
I think Mariah was saying that one is trippy.
Yeah. That one. Here's more stamps. This one is cool. So this is a brayer off. And over the brayer off, I did Carrie Griffith's new stamp. I think it's Splatters and Splashes. And I just randomly did all three of them, or two of them. There's two or three of them. And I just randomly did them all over, make it look sporadic. And there's a little bit of glitter in there too. I love it.
That's
those
a great background.
Like yeah. I'm also hate to put something over it because I love it.
Honey, that's what we put in the Star Trek Enterprise and a planet, okay?
What about the Star Trek? Oh,
I said you could use it for Star Trek Enterprise and a planet.
You could. I believe this is one of Eddie's tin tiles. I'm running my words together now. Long COVID and menopause does funny things to your body. I run my words together. I forget words in the middle of the sentence. I hate it. Anyway, this one's Rhonda. Teardrop petals, something. Petal burst. I should have looked all these up. There's a lot of them here. I didn't even know I was going to show these. This one's cool.
I'm trying my best to keep up with you, but
yeah. Oh no, don't worry about this because I'm just going through these fast, just for some show and tell. I didn't even realize I was going to do this. Eddie's distressed crosses, and there's some Paula's doodads in the back. This one is so cool. I love this one. It looks like Lisa Frank. This is Spiky Flowers, I believe it's called, by Safia. And here is one of my favorite stencils by Miriam. This is O-Rings, I believe it's called. O-Rings. And I think this was a semi-long haul. I don't do long hauls. I just do short hauls. But I think that's what this is. Yeah. And then here is a couple tissue pulls of my dance party with my new eye stamp on there.
Jennifer says that the colors are fabulous.
Thank you. Okay, so there is our show and tell. And I'll probably post some of these online too. But I just wanted to show them off.
So Spiky Flowers is a stamp, by the way. I'm just adding that to the chat.
Yeah. Okay. One last show and tell. My new design this month, I actually had two. So there's a stamp, Becky's Beads Hollow. So I had this one. I had the solid one, Becky's Beads strand. And then this one is the new one. This is the hollow one. And you know what? Each of these I bought two so that I could cut it up into different lengths of beads. So if I just wanted like a little, there it is. And then, so I did the same with the newer one too.
Hi, Christy. Christy says, great prints, Becky.
Oh, thank you, Christy. So I bought two of them so I could cut it up and have different lengths of stamps. Yeah. And I will demonstrate those sometime soon. Tonight is viewer's choice. Oh, and then here's my other new one this month. This is Dance Party Eye, or I think it's called Party Eye for my dance party stencil.
Becky, turn it a little bit so that it's in the shadow, and yeah, it doesn't have ink on it yet or paint, so it's hard to see.
It does not.
The details. Yeah.
I'll use them on my next stream and or put them on makers and yeah. Okay. So gotta put that plate away because it has something on it you can't see. It's a surprise. Cool. So let's get
Mm.
into some viewers' choice. Estella, don't let me forget. In about an hour, so maybe around 9:20, 9:30, we're gonna do a giveaway. I always like to do a small giveaway on all my streams. I give away part of one of the prints that I have, and then also some scraps and stuff that I just throw in an envelope and lots of goodness. I've been telling people pick a number and I write a number down, but I got 100 side die now.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
How do
So
you
we're
know
gonna try
which
that.
one to read?
That's what people say, but it's a little weird. But like you can tell, it lands 29 is straight up.
Oh, by the way, Alyssa's here. So hello, Alyssa.
Hi, Alyssa. And it came with a 60-sided one. It came with a whole set. So
Oh,
we'll use one of
wow,
those
that's
big guys
awesome.
tonight.
You use that
Yes.
for a board game or something?
It's for Dungeons and Dragons or
Oh,
those role-playing games, but
role-playing games, yes.
yes. But I thought that it would be good for this. So cool. So last night I was printing and I thought, oh man, I need to have empty plates to use for my stream tomorrow. So I put a pull layer on after just one layer, and here we go. So some of these
Drum roll, please.
be kind of boring. Yeah, this was a failed attempt at a image transfer. You can see where it says Dolce & Gabbana down there, but you can't see the model. But this is good potential for building stuff off of, though.
Very
So,
good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Okay, let me get a drink, and then let's see. So first on our list is Gray. Is Gray still in chat? She said she might
Gray
be
is here.
Okay, cool.
Gray, you're here, yes?
By the way, thank you to everybody who sent me a birthday ATC already. They're starting to roll in. In case you didn't know, I will be 50 on February 1st. And I'm not upset about it. I'm wearing it with a badge of honor. 30 was hard, 40 was weird, but 50, I'm still alive and kicking. And I'm doing pretty good. So, but my BFF lives in California now, and like I don't have much plans. And I thought, well, all my friends are online, so let's embrace that. And I'm hoping that I get an ATC from 50 different people, an artist trading card from 50 different people, and I am well on my way. And so I thank everybody who has sent one or who is thinking about sending one. So I'm gonna make a whole album out of them, and oh, I'm excited. I'm excited. So okay, so Gray requested Yuba Tree and Ravens and Crows and plaid. So I want the plaid to be in the background. So we're going to do this last. Okay. So I might need help from the chat and from you, Estella, of remembering. I was going to put that with that. And I have my notes here, but some of them have the same, like more than one person recommended plaid. Same with Pop Dot. Same with a couple of the other ones. So kind of help me keep track of, oh, you're going to put that with that. Okay. So,
you're planning to organize them by how they were requested?
Yeah. So Gray requested Yuba Tree, plaid, and the birds. So I'm going to use all of those in a print. I'm going to layer them. And I told people to suggest colors, but Gray did not suggest colors. And I asked her, hey, I need some colors. And she said, nope, you can't make me suggest colors. You can't make me. So, okay, fine, lady. Fine. Love you, Gray. So I'm just going to make this up. So I'm going to put this birdie over here. He is flying. And I'm hoping that this guy fits too. We'll see. Maybe. Okay, so what I like to do with the masks, so they're not hard to pick up later, I like to make them fall off the edge there. I'm going to get paper put under this.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, so we can see what's going on, because white on white You're not going to be able to see
Gray
this one.
says, I legitimately refuse and I stand by that.
Yeah, she's a big spoiled brat. And she knows I'm joking. She knows I'm joking.
So Lizette, you can contact me or Becky from Makers and we can send you her address for her birthday ATCs.
Yeah, Mo also said that she would give out my address too to people that we know.
Yeah.
So me or Stella or Mo. Yeah. There
Becky,
we
what
go.
was the third stencil that you have? Because for some reason I missed Gray's comment and I didn't see the birds or the tree. So
The birds, the tree, and plaid.
plaid. Okay. Plaid I've got ready.
Yeah.
I'm ready over here. See, you got to be ready. You know?
She made a spreadsheet, you guys. I gave her a list.
Mariah, you'll
earlier.
be
She made a
proud of me.
spreadsheet.
I have a spreadsheet.
Yeah. Sometimes I prepare a list, but today I did not have time to prepare a list. So I was like,
Yeah.
I'll do it. So cool. Awesome. Okay. So this bird is swooping down and caw, caw. And this one is, you're not going to get me. So, okay. And she didn't suggest colors. So I'm going to make up my own colors on this. I have a bluebird and a silver bird. So we're going to do a bluebird. And this one is fairly opaque.
Yes, Jennifer, we have sound effects to go.
Yeah.
With the,
You know what, though? I don't want, yeah. Hang on a second.
So I believe these are Birds Volume 1. I'm looking. Maybe Mariah can. Oh, look, Lizette says, I can't just send one. She requested this one this evening. So that works.
Yeah. Oh, it says my iPad is on 5%, even though it's plugged in. Hang on a second, guys.
You know, there's a new update for iPad that could be messing with your battery.
Really?
Yeah. I updated mine last night. It has a whole new look. Mariah, which is crows, huh? I put in birds. Whoops.
Yeah, it's
That's
crows
my
and
bad.
ravens, something like
My
that.
bad for putting in. I need to put in crows. Sorry. Ah, here we go. Murder of ravens and crows.
There you go.
There we go.
Okay. So we want what's
And
actually
this
on the
one-
birds. So I'm going to do that. There we go. And I'll put this away later because that'll be cool too. Just not what I want right now.
That's
Not
pretty.
what I want right now. Zoop.
Let's
Oh,
see.
look at that. I love him.
Mariah said Brad was chatting at her, so she couldn't answer my question. Oh, that's pretty.
It's little birdies.
Are those the flop off? I was looking at the chat. I'm going back and forth.
Yeah, that's the flop off because I didn't want the negative. I wanted the positive.
Yeah.
So yeah. Yeah. I think it's the charging cord I have my iPad. It it's not the best. So yeah, that's why you're here, Stella, so that I don't have to read the chat. So it's okay if it shuts off. Totally fine. Okay, so we're gonna let this dry a little bit and come back to it. And we're gonna move on to the next one. So the next one, I'm thinking these are probably in order of the way people responded to the post. So the next one is Carla Hartzog. I hope I'm saying your last name right, Carla. This one I think is Parquet. Yeah. I like the square ones.
No, I must have gotten my list early.
Yeah.
And because I'm missing some of these. Do you know who the designer is on that one? Oh, I
it's
got
PM.
you. Thank
Don't
you,
worry about it. No,
Mariah.
the ones I'm pulling are not on your list.
Okay.
Only the ones I'm using tonight are on your list. And don't worry about it. Because yeah, I'm just pulling them off to make my plates empty, and I'll post them in Makers proper later. But yeah, I believe it's Parquet by PM.
Parquet
Yeah.
pourquoi?
Yes. Yes. Okay, so Carla won Circular Streams, Pop Dots, and Izzy's Hearts. But Izzy's Hearts is one of them I do not have. So we're going to do Circular Streams and Pop Dots. And that's interesting because this is Circular Streams. That's by PM. And where is my Pop Dots? And here's my Pop Dots. So this is uniform. This is uniform. This is symmetrical. And then this has all kinds of different sizes, and they're not symmetrical, and they're making kind of a swirly pattern. So this will be interesting. It'll be really interesting. I think I'm going to put this in the foreground. What you put down first is what you're going to see first. And then I'm going to come back and do the pop dots. I think that's what I'm going to do. So, and Carla said that she wanted, let's see, red, tangerine, magenta, or hot pink. So let's do red and hot pink. Let's do it.
Lizette says this is a fab stencil.
I like it. And obviously I haven't used it yet, but I like it. Okay. So I have Naphthol Crimson and I have Neon Pink. Love it. Love it. Okay. We're going to do the red first. Should we do the red first? No, let's do the pink first. The pink is more opaque. So let's do the pink first. And we've got
Now,
some.
this is a really good point, Becky. Tell me a little bit more why you're choosing an opaque color rather than a transparent color on your first layer.
Oh, I meant transparent. Did I say opaque?
You did. Is it transparent? A lot of pinks are. I think it depends on the
Yeah,
the pigment,
this one is the Joann's brand Neon Pink. I love it. Thank you for correcting me. As I said, words are hard right now. Menopause and long COVID is horrible. So thank you for correcting me. Yeah, so this is pretty transparent. It is pretty see-through. So we're going to put that down first so that you can see through it and see the pop dots better. So that is what we are doing.
I see. These are color choices in action.
Yeah. And you wouldn't have to do it that way, but that's how I'm choosing to do it.
Yeah. Each of these decisions will impact your outcome.
Yeah. Ooh, and look at this brayer off. The blue and
the let's pink. See. I got to say hello to Soul
Hi,
Woman. Saul. Hi, Saul. Sorry.
Hi, Saul.
Saul, or is it Saul or Soul? Soul in Spanish, it's S-O-L in Spanish is pronounced sol. Like the sun.
I had a girl named Soul cut my hair. I don't think that was her birth name, but she goes by Soul, S-O-L. I thought that was pretty cute. Yeah. Okay. So there's that. I love it.
Oh, yeah. See? So this person is pronounced sol in Spanish, like the sun. Thank you for that correction. And Lizette says, I started getting serious today, making graphs and such to help me track. That's right, girl. Spreadsheets are your friend.
Parquet that you say better than I do.
Parquet pourquoi?
Yes. So this, I put way too much paint on the plate. That is my flaw. That is my default. So what I did was the other one that you saw a second ago was a flop off from this stencil because there's too much paint. This is the original where I put too much paint. So the black is very dark, very saturated. Yeah. So, and I pulled it with blue and a little bit of purple. I think I just had some purple left in my brayer, but you can kind of see that there.
That contrast is really beautiful.
Thank you.
Oh, wait, I think I saw the purple. Bring it back.
Huh? Okay. There's just a little bit of purple in here.
Oh, yeah.
A little bit more over there. Yeah. But it's so saturated, though. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very pretty.
Okay. Let me get a drink.
Okay, everybody, take a sip of your water or your favorite beverage. Hi, Lygia. Lygia's in the house.
Hi, Lygia. You came just in time. You're next up on the list. We're doing the viewer's choice. Okay, so Lygia suggested, I have my notes here. She suggested that I use captivating creatures, Egyptianesque, and mixed motifs. I'll tell you what, Lygia, Egyptianesque is one that I do not have. Captivating creatures, obviously I have. That's mine. But I'm going to do a whole live stream about that because that is another one of my stencils that I think people don't quite understand what to do with it, and it kind of deserves its own live stream. So we're going to do a whole stream about that. Maybe not my next live stream, but in the near future, I plan to do that. But because it's pretty cool. Real quick, let me get them out real quick. So my captivating creatures I made, they are, some might say abstract shapes. Here we go. And whichever way you hold them, they can be a creature. So you can rotate them and play with them, and it'll still be a creature. Okay, so like this one. And when you get them, you get the positive and the negative. And what I mean by that is this is the positive, it's a mask, and you get the negative, which is a stencil. So with all of them, when I made them, I had in mind this way it could be a bush or a tree. It could be a caterpillar, like the head and all the legs. It could be rawr. There's some ears and the face in there, and the arms are just raw. So any way you turn it,
Lygia says that's what she loves about them, that they're so versatile and
yeah. So this could be a tail, and I see like 3 different heads. They're following each other like little dinosaur heads. Then he's got his paws up in front of him. So all of them, you can turn all 4 ways. And if you use your imagination, it'll be a creature. Like this one, obviously, is like a little fox or something, or a badger. But you can turn it, and it'll still be a creature no matter which way you look at it. Maybe not like a standard, like textbook animal, but a creature. Put eyes and stuff on it, and like 8 arms. And that one reminds me of a chicken running. But if you turn it, it'll be, you get the point. So yeah, I'm going to do a whole stream with these. So... But
that'll be cool. So I think Little This and That, which I believe is Jennifer, has joined the chat.
Hi, Jennifer. How are you? So that leaves me with Lygia's 3rd suggestion, which is mixed motifs. But that works out because there is a couple different masks in that set, and we can layer those and make them cool too.
So Lygia says, oh yes, Brontosaurus heads, and also looking forward to that one, Becky.
Yeah, it'll be fun. Okay. So, mixed motifs are right here and here. Okay, so we have, what I have my stencils on is just the cardboard that's like on the back of a pad of watercolor paper or drawing paper, and I just wrapped it in wax paper, and I just taped it on the back. And that way, if they're wet, the stencils are wet, it doesn't stick. And I just have these in my little shelves up here, and it works out really nicely.
That's a great idea.
So, mixed motifs comes with this one. Looks like a duck. What is he calls it something? Mowing duck. I like this one a lot. I have the stamp of this one too. I don't know why. I just love this one. And then the small and the big of that. And this one kind of reminds me of a bird, like a dove or something. So we're not going to use all these at once. We're going to layer them. Let's start off with these big ones. And then we'll come in with some of the medium and smaller ones. I like how they're all different sized.
Yeah, that makes them very versatile too, the whole set.
Yeah. Okay, so for colors, Lygia suggested burnt orange, ultramarine blue, and gold. I don't do burnt orange. I don't have burnt orange, and I'd have to mix it up. Orange isn't my favorite. But we have ultramarine blue and gold. So we're going to do those. Here we go.
Just Lygia says, good tip, Becky. She wrapped cardboard too. Lygia is saying that that's a good tip to wrap your cardboard. She said she did it after the retreat. By the way, the new retreat is coming up in October. It is going to be during Columbus Day weekend.
Thank you,
October in St.
Estella.
Louis. You're
Yeah,
very
are you
welcome.
coming? Are you gonna try to come?
You know, Becky, this is my dad's birthday weekend.
Yeah, I know
So
that's why you couldn't come last year. I
yeah,
know.
his birthday is on the 11th, and at age 86, right now he's my priority.
Yeah. Oh, I totally understand. Yeah, I had somebody else that actually booked their ticket and everything, and then they're like, "Oh, grandson's birthday." So yeah,
Mm.
I totally get it.
Lygia is recommending red oxide. It's close to burnt orange with the smiley face.
Lygia, do you
And
think
let's
I
see.
have that color? It's close to orange.
Gray says that makes me laugh and very happy, Mariah. What did Mariah say? Oh, mowing ducks is the most popular.
Mowing duck, yeah. Mariah, did you get my samples yet? I sent some scrappy samples to give out with orders in February. And I forgot to check the tracking, but they should be arriving soon if they haven't arrived already.
Did you sign them? Your prints?
I did.
Yay.
And I did
Mariah
something just a
says
little bit
she has
different.
received them.
She has or she
They
has
are
not?
they are here.
Oh, good. Yeah, I did something a little bit different with them. And you guys will see. It's a surprise.
Lygia is going to send you a birthday present. I'm not going to tell her what it is, Lygia. She'll see when she gets it.
I like surprises. You guys don't have to send me presents. I was just thanking everybody for the trading cards I've been getting in the mail. Today there's 2 of them, and one of the people that sent me a trading card also sent me some stickers and some blank postcards. And oh my gosh, you guys don't have to do that.
Send you a celebratory ATC without Happy Meal to go with it. Like,
I know. I just don't want people to feel obligated. I will be totally happy with just an artist trading card made by you and signed by you. I don't care the subject matter. I don't care the medium. Made by you, signed and dated. I will be so happy. Don't feel like you have to send other stuff, but I know you're going to.
Mariah said she hasn't opened the papers that you sent yet. She said she'll do that on the 1st. And welcome to, I'm going to sound like Mariah. Welcome to those of you who are coming in. Please say hello in the chat so we know that you're here. And hello, Marion. Marion from Art Curious by MNW is Marion.
Miriam, it's still a night for you. Go to sleep.
A designer. Oh, look, Abby's here. What's up, Abby?
Oh, hey, Abby. How are ya? That's my friend and my boss, Abby. Okay, so the next viewer suggestion was Jennifer Thies. I think it's Thies. She suggested feathery eye clusters, mashup 1, and hippy dippy. I don't have hippy dippy, but I do have feathery eye clusters and mashup 1. So let's take a look at those. So this is the mashup 1 and feathery eye clusters. I put metallic on my brayer that I wasn't going to put metallic on. Oh, shoot.
Uh-oh,
I'm in trouble. No, it's fine. I'm wearing my whatever.
You know what? Metallics are just,
they're just new brayer too.
Yeah, I saw that. Was that the first color you put on the brayer?
No, I think I did the blue with it. So it wasn't the first, but it was probably the second. But we're going to roll with it. I'm wearing my whatever hat.
Okay. Whatever.
Yeah. Whatever. Exactly. Whatever. Yeah. So this is mashup 1. And this is feathery eye clusters. These are both in-house designs by PM Artist Studio. So these will be fun to mix because straight lines, bubbles, more straight lines, thick squiggles masking out what's underneath it. This one has all kinds of little circles and some swirlies too, but I don't see any straight lines like you do here. So it's going to be interesting. I'm going to put this one over the top because bigger openings so you can see what's in the back better and covering up so that I don't have the words. You'll see. I don't have the words, but you'll see. Yeah. So this is going to go down first.
I have something funny to share with you.
Cool. Go for it.
Lygia says, today a Gen Z kid told me only boomers keep using LOL, by the way.
Well,
That's not true.
they can stick it.
Lygia says Gen Z has reverted to using the ASCII symbols, like
Yeah.
the open and close parentheses, the D, the I's.
Oh, like old school making their own
The
emojis.
old school, yes. Everything old is new again.
You know, my cousin.
Oh wait, Graham's here. Hello, Graham.
Hey, Graham. I got a trading card for your mom today. Yeah, my cousin Jenna does that. Yeah, she swears that, oh yeah, I'm old school. I'm like, girl, you're not old school. I changed your diapers when it was old school.
Right.
Anyway, so yeah, I had to share this. I was just thinking about this, scatterbrain. So last night I did a video chat play date with I hope she doesn't mind me calling her out. I did a video chat play date with Amy K. And she wanted to know how to cut up a stencil. I said, well, there's not really a right and wrong, but we played with it. And she wanted to cut up this one, so we cut up that one. And so that is Mayhem, Elegant Mayhem 1 from Eddie. It had a full border on it, and it has more little bubbles out here. We took it all off. I'm going to post this in Makers later with the before and after. And then also the other one that we cut up, this is actually an accident how this happened. So Choppy Waters, it came with an outline on it, a border on it. So this is one of the first stencils that I cut up, and I shouldn't have, because look, it's all raw edges there. And in order to get it to not raw edges, you'd have to cut way in there. So that's not a good candidate for cutting up. But Amy had a brilliant idea. She's like, well, why don't you cut it up anyway and just make it into masks, like little pieces? So that's what we did. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy with it. Check this out. You would not even recognize that it's the same stencil anymore. Is Mariah still here? Are you proud of me? Look at this.
Mm-hmm.
This one looks like bacon. This one looks like a batleth from a Klingon on Star Trek. The Klingon weapon.
Oh, wow.
A batleth.
Gray says a lot of the ASCII symbols convert to emojis automatically.
Oh my gosh.
So
yeah, who do you think made those up? We did.
Right? Who are the originators?
Yeah. So this is what I made with Choppy Waters. So it was this. And now it's that. Is Mariah there? What's she saying?
Let's see. She says nice.
Yeah. It doesn't even look like the same thing anymore. And I'll post a before and after of that too. So and I'll post a before and after of this one too. So you can get the full effect of what happened. But yeah, that was Amy's idea to do that.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. So those in there. I'll put those in my binder so I don't lose them. Yeah. So, and I showed Amy how to do a image transfer, and she did it. She did it.
Like Gina says, who knew you can chop water?
I chopped the choppy waters.
Graham, how's the weather? He's out walking the dog.
Walking the dog.
Oh, wait, is Patricia here? P, what Hellbee trend you started?
Here's my other image transfer that I did last night. The one that kind of worked pretty good, I guess. There we go.
Pretty colors. Oh, look, I see the person.
Yeah. Her shirt really showed up a lot. I don't know what that bob is, but yeah, there's her face, and you can see her shirt a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, there's that. Let me put that one.
Graham said it's foggy and chilly.
Foggy and chilly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So for Jennifer Thies, we are doing feathery eye clusters and mashup 1. She suggested pastel green, blue, yellow ochre, nickel azo gold, which is dark red. I put. I don't have that color. I do have yellow ochre, pastel green, pastel blue. So let's get those out and play.
So Barbara's in the house, and she says,
Barbara.
I'm in the balcony. Hi, Becky.
Hi. and
Adam
pastel
says it's snowing.
green.
Ooh.
Who said it's snowing?
Abby.
Yeah, I was gonna go to Denny's tonight, but not anymore.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. No, I don't drive in the snow. This might sound really irrational to some people, but I don't drive in any amount of snow. One, because I have a smart car and it is tiny and it has 3 cylinders and rear wheel drive. It's very tiny. It's smaller than a golf cart. And also, no, before I met Eric, I had to drive in the snow. And every time I did, I spun out. I'm just not good at it. And numerous times I almost got in a really bad wreck. And I don't know what kind of luck was on my side. I never did hit anybody or hurt myself, but darn close every time I drove in the snow. So I just don't do it anymore. Not worth it.
I don't blame you. So Jennifer said it's snowing where she is, and Marion says driving through the snow, la 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 la.
I love
Anne
the way
is
it
here.
looks.
Hey,
Snow is
Anne.
beautiful. I love the winter.
She
And I
said
love the way
she's-
snow looks, but just not driving in it.
Anne is here. Anne Webb is here lurking in the background. Welcome,
Hi,
E.
Anne.
Miller
Hi,
from
Anne.
Michigan. Hello, E. Miller. If you like us to call you by something else besides E. Miller, let us know in the
Hey,
chat
how are
the
ya?
name you prefer. Huh?
Yeah. I said hello, E. I'll call
Right?
those E until I hear otherwise. So let's talk about this. I would have never picked this color to go with these two, but I'm loving it. Check that out.
Yeah.
I'm loving it. Cool. So now we have to decide
Gives
what
me
we're
a
going to
little
do.
bit of Easter.
Yeah. Okay, so this is going to go with the feathery eyes. I think I'm going to do these two colors here and then do this with the feathery eyes. Okay. Somebody
Are
hold me
either of
accountable.
those colors opaque?
I don't think so. We're going to find out.
Okay.
We're going to find out.
Are there's no boxes on the paints to show you their opacity?
These are cheap, so I don't think so. Yeah, we're just going to find out. And I'm doing a thin coat anyway. But yeah, we're just going to find out. And this one, I'll be honest, I only bought this one for Jan, who should be in the chat still probably, at my retreat. I don't like the warmer colors, so I don't invest a lot in them. But Jan loves the oranges, the yellows, the earth tones. So I bulked up on some of that for the retreat. And you know what? This is more than halfway empty. So good job, Jan.
Wow, it was popular.
Yeah.
Hey, Jennifer
like, Jan, look what I got you.
Said also snow here, blizzard winds 10 below. Good night to stay in and watch Becky. It sure is.
Thank you. Thank you. I know it's late for a lot of you guys. So I thank you so much for coming. That is way too much paint. See, I told you that is my default. Way too much paint. Sometimes I even put a plate over here to the side to put the paint on and then work off of that. So I only pick up a little bit at a time. But I don't want to try to fit all that into the area. So we're not going to do that.
So tonight, Becky, you are Lygia's 9-night entertainment.
Good. Good.
She said she's already in bed. Jan says she loves ochre. So yes, this was a color Becky bought for you.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember, Jan, look, I got you. And she's like, oh, it's perfect. Thank you. There we go. Some paper was on here from last time and it's starting to come off. So that's good. Cool. Okay. So I put too much on. So what I'm doing is I'm just brayering and taking it off. And then I'm putting it onto my brayer off paper over there. So there's a thinner coat of it right now. And I brayered too much, so the colors kind of ran together. But, you know, we're wearing our whatever hat tonight. We're going to make it work, right?
That's right.
That's
so
right.
Karen's back from the balcony. She said, who came in while I was out? I don't think I knew when you left, Karen. And then...
Ooh, you can see a little bit of difference between the blue and the green.
Yeah,
I just stuck my fingers in it.
Graham says, I do the same, Becky. It's hard to judge. And inevitably, he gets too much paint.
Yeah.
Jennifer, a little less than that, says, I love your color choices. And Jennifer is also in bed. It's almost 10 p.m. her time.
Yeah.
Nancy Lee is a boomer age, but a night owl. That's right. She's an
Nancy Lee,
entertainer.
your request is up next.
Yeah.
Your request
Okay.
is up
Don't
next.
leave.
Yeah. Okay.
Nancy's the cool one in the bunch, says says Lygia.
Okay. So this is,
Oh, that's pretty.
I think this is Tiling by Paula. I got all the square ones last night.
Miriam, you're technically a boomer. You're a very young boomer.
Okay, so Nancy Lee Jones wanted liquid layers, pop dots, and long haul lotus, and I have all those. She suggested pink, yellow, and blue. So I didn't write any notes, so I don't think there's any specific kinds of pink, yellow, and blue. So I'm gonna roll with it. I'm gonna go, if it's okay with you, Nancy, I'm gonna go with neons, neon pink, yellow, blue. I like neons. So let's try that. I already have the neon pink out. Yellow and blue. Let me see. Yellow. And, oh, it's in the back. Hang on. Blue. Okay. This one comes out super fast. And again, these are the paints from Joann's before they close. The Joann's brand. And they're the same price as Liquitex with 2 more ounces. And they behave almost just like Liquitex. I love it. Okay, so if we mix these, we're going to get a purple. If we mix these, we're going to get a green. Mix these, we're going to get an orange. So I think it's going to work pretty good.
So I'm going to give you an update on the chat. Becky, let's see. Graham says, great idea to take requests. I dig it. And Miriam's happy that she's a young at something. What a relief. So she's a young boomer. And then let's see. Neons are perfect, says Nancy.
Cool.
Nancy, the neons do have, you do see a lot of neon, huh, when you're doing your DJ work. And let's see, Grace says, speaking of neons, got to the lab this morning for my blood work and I had neon pink on the lens of my glasses. So she takes her work seriously.
Oh, wow. Okay. So this will be interesting too. So we have, let me change out my brayer off paper. Pretty. So what I do with this is what I show at the beginning of the stream. I showed the stamps. I use these for my stamps. And then I cut the stamps out into little motifs. And I use that on trading cards. So that's what that will be. That is what that will be. Sometimes I'll show you how I organize my stamps that I fussy cut out. I have a whole binder, like a binder that you'd keep like baseball cards in. And I group them by, this one, the different stamps in a different little pocket. And most of them will fit in the pocket because I mainly make artist trading cards. So I tend to buy the smaller stamps that will fit on artist trading cards. So when I cut out the shapes that I stamp, they'll fit in the thing. And I'll stop doing this with my fingers. I'm sorry. So, okay. So this is interesting. We have the Long Haul Lotus designed by me. This came out a couple months ago. I think December. December's not a couple months ago. Since COVID,
yeah, last month.
Weird.
Could have been, if it was a December, it was November.
Yeah, it was recent. Okay. So when you buy it, you get this one. And I'm trying to find a paper that it'll show up on. There we go. So when you buy it, you get this one and then a medium-sized one and a smaller one. The smaller one is about this big. The medium one's about that big. And you get this one. So you get all 3. And P cut it up so that she has 3 different individual lotuses. And I actually got myself another copy of this and I cut mine up too. Tonight we're going to be using it whole though. So yeah, and it comes in a stamp also. There's 2 stamps, I believe a 3-inch and a 4-inch. The 3-inch is perfect for trading cards. Okay.
Miriam says it's 5 a.m. and she said only on her Sunday and only Becky can make her do that.
Aw, go to bed, Miriam. Go to bed. I love you, but go to bed. Thank you for watching. Means a lot. Then we have pop dots. So this is very flowy, very swishy. This is dots. This is bold. It is uniform. It is dots. And then we have liquid layers by Caleb. Yeah, we can see that good. Okay, good. So
I would like to welcome Teresa, new subscriber and artist from Columbia, South Carolina. Thank you for joining us. She says, I
thank
love gut
you.
painting.
Thank you.
Hi,
Yeah,
Teresa.
if you want to, why don't you take a screenshot of this? I post all my prints in their Facebook group. PMR Studio is the company that makes all the stamps and stencils you'll see tonight. It is a mother-daughter team, Patricia and Mariah. Patricia is a retired art teacher. Mariah is a graphic designer, and they are wonderful people. A couple of the other designers are in the chat. If you want to raise your hand, you can. This is the times they live stream. So yeah, if you're new here, feel free to screenshot this, and I would love if you follow them on YouTube also. And then we go to a Facebook group, which is where I post all my stuff at. The Facebook group is called Makers of Mixed Media Art/Artists. So yeah, check that out. And then one more time, I will show my card. This is me. Scan the code, or you can just go to the website there. You can screenshot the screen right now, and that is me. So there we go. Thank you for joining us. I hope you enjoy what you see. So this is Liquid Layers by Caleb, 1 and 2. I believe this is 1. I believe this is 2. Could be wrong. So these are fun. So this one has just blobs everywhere, flowy. And this one has bigger blobs, but then it also has the small little blobs within those. So these are fun to layer. And this will look cool with it too. But this is where it's going to get interesting with these. So we'll see. Okay, so let's start off with, I'm going to put this in the front because I think this is the star of the show, I think. And this will make a really cool background. And I think in the very back, we'll put this. So we'll see how that works out. Okay, so.
Our new friend E says that PM Artist Studio is how they learned about this channel. So E
Good.
Miller goes by E.
They go by E. Okay, perfect.
Correct.
Perfect.
Nancy Lee endorses your idea of putting the lotus in front.
Thank you, Nancy. Okay, where is my other? Here it is. Here it is. Trying to stay organized here. Okay, so again, I don't want the negative. I want the positive. So I'm going to go over here and destroy my birds. No, I'm not going to destroy them. I'm going to enhance them, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm just going to paint this and therefore take off the stencil and flop it over there so that we see the positive image, meaning this shape right here is what you're going to see, not the holes. The holes. Anyway, I had to, sorry. Welcome to the nerd.
Carrie would call them apertures, also known as orifices.
Carrie would call them apertures, yes. Orifices, yeah. Somebody put in chat, orifice. Like Rocky Horror, you got to call it back. Gotta call it back. Okay, so we are just going to get this stencil painted.
Great.
It's flipping around,
Jump
but we're
to
not going
it.
to care about that.
Gray and PM Artist, sorry, Mariah. They
Zoop.
obliged you, honey.
There we go. I should take a tissue, but whatever. Dirty hands means a good time is had by all, right? Zoop. There we go. It's subtle, but it's there. I promise you.
So Miriam says she calls them agüeros. I hope I said that right, Miriam.
And we'll put this away. This is looking pretty cool too.
That is cool.
Yeah. Sometimes it's the flop offs and the waist plates that just turn out really cool. So, oh, and then this is the third of the flop off from too much paint on this one. And this is fluorescent pink and a little bit of purple interference.
Miriam, are we missing a letter? Because I feel like I want to say agujeros, but I gotta look up the word in Spanish now.
So next we have Marsha. She goes by Lynn. She says Lynn Mays Burton. She wants sweater weave, zag, and flores geometricas. And Estelle can also say that better than I can.
Flores geométricas.
Yes, that is beautiful.
Thank you.
Okay, so here's the Flores Geometricus. It's by Petty. I called him Teddy earlier. Now I'm calling him Petty. It's Eddie. Eddie Reyes. Eddie. Love you, Eddie. I can't talk tonight. Okay, so that one is by Eddie. And then also Sweater Weave, which is by me. So Sweater Weave
Miriam.
is a 4-piece postcard set. Tonight we're just going to use 1 or 2 of these. Again, you can't see it. Let's here. Now you can see them. I would like this eventually to be a full-size stencil, but we'll see. Hint, hint, Mariah. We'll see. Maybe if enough people give it hearts in chat today, we'll make this one like a full-size stencil.
Yes.
We'll see.
We're good at this, everybody.
Yeah.
We can do this.
Let's encourage this. Okay.
Let's encourage. We want to endorse this, making these stencils larger.
Yeah. And then what is the
Put your
third
hearts
one?
in the chat.
Zag. Okay. So here is Zag. So this is where it gets interesting. So
Oh, Mariah says, email me.
I will. Okay, so Zag is like this. And Zig. See how they're different? Zig and Zag. Okay. Sure, you can have it go both ways. You know, if you put it like this, then put it like that on your plate. But if you're just putting this on your 8x10 plate, and then you want the whole thing to be filled up with this, you can put it like this, but it doesn't fill up the whole plate. So I made 2 of them. So this can go like this, and this can go like that. Not necessarily at the same time, but one layer would be this, and then another layer would be that. And then by themselves are awesome, but when you put them together, magical things happen. So I'm going to try to do both layers of those. And then, okay, so that's straight, and these are straight. And then these are flowery and geometric. So that'll be fun.
So Flores Geometricas, that's Eddie's, right?
Yes, it is.
I accidentally attributed it to Miriam. So my apologies. I'm making the correction in the chat.
Yeah. Okay, so we are going to put down Sweater Weave first, and we are just going to do the shadow technique, kind of just flippy floppy everywhere with it. Let's see, what colors did Marcia suggest? Warm gray, deep teal, burnt orange, coral, pale sage. Okay, so what we're going to do, pale sage, and
Karen is saying, oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
And let's see what else. Teresa joined Makers, so we'll be able to see Teresa Cunningham in Makers. Welcome to Makers, Teresa.
Yay.
You'll get a welcome post on Friday morning by Mariah.
Yeah.
We'll all pipe in and say hello again.
Yeah, we are a friendly bunch. Yeah, Abby, I don't know if you're still in chat, Abby, but yeah, I texted you earlier. Your mom joined Makers, so that was a surprise. So that'll be cool. Okay. I am going to use this. I call it a waste plate. Just using it for whatever. I'm going to put a little bit of paint over here.
It's your palette.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm using it for a flop off. I'm using it for a palette. Just whatever. And I'm putting paint on my brayer. And I'm just going to do this. And I should have used a smaller brayer because you're going to see some other stuff. But, you know, we're going to go with it. We're wearing our whatever hat, right?
It's an opportunity for embellishment.
It's a design opportunity, I'm telling you. And there's a little bit of pink on my brayer too, so look how cool that is. Okay, so that was the sage green. It was a Liquitex Basics green gray is what it was. I would say it's pretty sagey.
Very sagey.
We're gonna let this layer dry.
It's like a little bit darker version of Titan Pale Green. Titan Green Pale.
Yeah, yeah. I love that color.
Mm-hmm. Marion says, is this for when you're wasted, Becky?
No. No. Unless you're in the NERT and you're taking advantage of the boozy slushy bar, then yes.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
That
So
would be a
this
margarita
is
for me, a
Saki's
mango.
new stencil, I believe. And it's I sorry, I'm blanking on the name of it.
It's okay. We'll pull it up.
So this the blue is my favorite. This one?
Sketchy lines.
Yes. I love it. It reminds me of Barcode. I bought the stamp of this also. So that's this. And it's 2 layers of it, so you can see like an outline on it. And then I pulled it with the NIC Pro Black Iridescent, which is more like a very dark goldy brown. But yeah, I thought it turned out pretty cool. Very cool.
That looks a lot like Black Shimmer from another paint line. Is it called Black Shimmer? I think it is.
It is now. It is now.
It is now, huh?
So the next one, we have 2 more requests. The next one is Jan Leibel. I don't know if she's still here. Hi, Jan. She suggested plaid, ampersand, and Scary Harry 1 or 2. I have 1 and 2, but I chose 2. So we have Scary Harry, and we have this one's by Darcy, and we have ampersands by me. Hey, side quest. I'm getting an ampersand tattoo on my birthday.
Really?
This one right here. This one. Yeah. So I have Duran Duran. I have Prince. And then the blank spot over here on my wrist, I'm going to get an ampersand for my other favorite band called The Breeders. And this is pretty much the font they use in their album covers. So I'm getting that. And then the other one, plaid. Okay. So what stencil do we think we want in the foreground of this, in the front? Which stencil do we think we want to see first? It's a toss-up.
Yeah, what do you guys vote? Vote in the chat. Which one do you want to be which stencil should be the foreground?
In the front, yeah. So this one is very symmetrical, the plaid. This one is very loose and flowy. It's a mask. And then this one is loose and flowy too, but it's a little bit more ordered than this. That's not a good word. It's just different. It's long and flowy, whereas this is short and fat and flowy. Just like me. Yeah.
Well, you could also look at it too from the perspective of the openings, the like very ordered openings in plaid, yes. And then you have more fluid openings in Scary Harry, and ampersand is more random, a little more random.
Yeah, it is random, but what happened? Oh, I need to put another battery in my light. Hang on.
Okay, I see 1 vote for Scary Harry. And the mask, Miriam, what do you mean by the mask? Is that something from another part of the conversation? And then Teresa and Alyssa say loose and flowy. And Karen says mass. Mariah says ambiguity.
Ambiguity. Yeah, the openings in this are random, but they're kind of geometric. They're rounded and sharp and rounded and sharp. So there's almost a heart right there. So
okay, mask. So Karen is saying mask. Maybe that's what Miriam is saying too.
That's what I thought she meant too, the mask.
That one, yeah.
Yeah, autocorrect is a bitch. Yeah.
Yes, it is. I saw this really great video today with a young lady named Ellen. I think it's Ellen, and she does all kinds of videos about fonts, and she did one today about autocorrect. It was hilarious.
You'll send it to me. What are people saying? Open to movement, one interpretation, inexactness. Yeah. Loose and flowy too. Harry Scary in front. Okay, so what do you think, Estella? What do people want in front?
It's kind of split between the Scary Harry and the ampersand.
Okay.
But I think either could work. I would I'm leaning towards the Scary Harry,
I am
but
too.
using the line. Well,
I'm
the
leaning towards the
opening
Scary Harry
versus
too.
the lines, huh?
I'm leaning towards the Scary Harry also.
I think with showing the lines of Scary Harry and then the apertures of like put the paint in the apertures on this one and
The
then
apertures. Yeah.
ampersand use this Mariah says the ampersand in front and then plaid. Oh, interesting.
Huh. That is interesting.
Hmm.
That is interesting.
Nancy Lee says, I like your idea, Mariah.
Yeah,
My
let's do a
dear said,
giveaway.
flip a coin. Christy
Let's-
says, ampersand. Okay.
Let's do a giveaway while we're thinking about it.
Okay, yes, it is giveaway time. Whoops.
So how many people got? We have 25 people. We will use the 60-sided die. And somebody guess, when I say go, not yet, but when I say go, you're gonna put in chat, you're gonna put a number between 1 and 60. The person who gets closest without going over will win a print from tonight and some other little goodies that I put in an envelope. The only rule is if you've won this month, you cannot enter again this month. So put your numbers in now.
Okay, everyone. Number between 1 and 60?
60. Yeah, 1 and 60, 60. Yep. So I will put this to the side and we'll roll the dice in a minute. Give everybody a chance to give a number.
So Barbara says, Becky, where can I get a 60-sided die? It would be wherever you can buy Dungeons and Dragons and role-playing games.
Yeah, I got it at a comic book store. Yeah,
What's
and I
it
have a
called?
100-sided die in here, and it's a whole set. It's a whole set. There's
That's
100.
so cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a bunch of these dice because I used to play, but I didn't have the 100-sided or the 60-sided, so the whole set
Miriam.
came together, so I got a whole set.
Stick between 1 and 60, please.
1 and 60.
We have an outlier.
Miriam. 1 and 60. 1 and 60. Okay, well, while we're doing numbers, I'm going to put Harry Scary in front. I've made an executive decision. And
Miriam says not good at math. Miriam. Entre 1 y 60, por favor.
Yellow ochre, burnt sienna, and violet. Okay, so we have our yellow ochre here, and we have
Did everyone
violet.
put their numbers in? Let's see here. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Some have, there's a duplicate. I see some people have the same number. Let's
If it's
use
a
a unique
duplicate, if the
number.
duplicate wins, I'm picking the
There's
one that
3
showed up on the
people
screen
with
first.
the same. Hmm?
If there's a duplicate and the duplicate wins, I'm picking the one that came up on the screen first.
Oh boy. Okay. I think everybody. Miriam.
So violet
I said it.
and yellow ochre make mud. So we're gonna be very careful about this one.
Are you gonna do an ombre?
No.
Mm.
No. But this will be another layer.
Okay, I think we have everyone. Christy and Alyssa, and who else had the same number? Christy, Alyssa. There were 3. Christy, Alyssa, and I don't know. Maybe they deleted it.
Yeah, if you have a duplicate number, now's your time to either delete it or change your mind, because
Here's your chance.
if the duplicate wins, I'm picking the one that showed up on the screen first. Here, so I put too much paint on. So again, I am brayering over it and just removing some paint onto my brayer off paper. And there we go. Here's a thinner layer. It's going to be more transparent. It's going to dry faster. It's just a winner all around. Okay. And
Jennifer says the trick she uses for her students in doing math is a 20-sided die. Okay, Alyssa chose a different number. All right, I think we're ready to roll the dice when you're ready, okay?
Okay. So Harry Scary. There we go. I love it. And that was
That's
like
so
the basics Dioxazine purple. That was. Okay, let me put this up and we can roll the dice. We can roll.
Drum roll, please. Can you guys hear my drum roll?
Okay, put it up here so it doesn't roll away. Okay, here we go.
Here we go. And the number is
18.
18.
18. Who's
Okay.
closest? 18.
So you said without going over?
Yep, closest not going over.
That would be Graham. Congratulations, Graham.
Congratulations, Graham.
He had 17.
Oh, perfect. Perfect. And I have your address. So, but if you wouldn't mind, send me a message or a text and remind me that you've won, because I have the memory of a goldfish. You know that. Just remind me that you won the giveaway, and I will send you some goodies. Promise. It'll go out probably early next week. Cool.
Hi,
Cool.
Ide. Ide has joined the chat.
Well, hello. Okay. The last one we're going to start is from Sue Walker Mautz, Mautz. I hope I'm saying that right. She wanted
Yes.
Pop Dots, sardines, and liquid layers. So we saw what Pop Dots looks like, and we saw what liquid layers looks like, and she wants sardines. And this will be a fun one too. I've actually done sardines with Pop Dots before, and it looks really cool. The eyeballs in the fish are almost the same size as the Pop Dots. And then this almost kind of looks like water for the fish. So it'd be cool. Again, I'm going to put Pop Dots in the back because it's a great background. I think I'm going to put the fish in the front and then the disc so it'll look like the fish are in the water. And then this will be behind everything. So let's start with the fish. Does that make sense?
Let's see. Teresa. Somebody's saying hello to Teresa. I think, is it? Yes, it's the same Teresa, perhaps.
Hi, Teresa.
I'm bopping between the spreadsheet, the chat, the video.
You do a great job.
I
Stella.
also have Facebook open so I can see the original requests.
Oh, yeah. And my iPad died now, so I'm in the dark. I'm relying on you, Estella.
Okay.
There we go. Okay. So yeah, so this isn't going to stick too well. I need to condition my plate. So what I do in that situation is I take just a little bit of either dragonfly glaze or an interference, something like that, and just put a thin coat of that on there. Oh, that is way too much, Becky.
Lizette says, I love those fish. They are really adorable. And, you know, fish are kind of the rage right now.
Are they?
Sardines, yeah. Not just in crafting, but even in the health and fitness world. I saw something earlier.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, that's good. That's good. So what that does is it just sticks it to the plate better. And then I come along and I take some of that out over the stencil. There you go. So now you have an outline of the fish in the interference blue, and it's sticking to the plate better. So we fed 2 birds with 1 seed. That's what Abby says. My boss Abby says that.
In bed resting. She says, please don't make me work right now, Becky.
No. Who says that?
Miriam.
Oh. Okay. So Sue Walker wanted periwinkle, Prussian blue, teal, and gold. Okay, so periwinkle, that is one of my favorite ones. Prussian blue, teal, and gold. Let's do gold and periwinkle for the fish. Yeah. Let me use my fancy
Abby says fish are hot in jewelry too.
Cool. Yeah, we put some fish in the monthly fun pack this time. And they were very cute. What else was I going to say? Oh, yeah. Abby likes to say, feed 2 birds with 1 seed instead of kill 2 birds with 1 stone. That way it's a positive statement.
Well, that's a cool way.
Yeah.
Feed
so that's what you're just
one. Yeah.
It feeds 2 birds with 1 seed. Yep. Okay, so I'm putting down some gold.
Yes, you are, Mariah. Very much a trendsetter. Christy says she's got to go. Great stream.
Bye, Christy. I'll see you later. Thank you for tuning in.
Becky, are you taking some of the paint off on purpose?
I am. So, yeah. So I put down the gold. This is my favorite gold. Deco Art Champagne Gold. It is glittery. It's awesome. It's also very thin, which I love because, so what I'm doing here is I'm taking a lot of it out purposely. It will gather up against the sides of the openings of the stencil. and it will
Mhm.
pool there. So you're going to see a gold outline. I could be taking a tissue to get this off, but I feel that in order to have more control and leave it in like the outside of the edges of the openings,
Mhm.
I feel that brayering the paint off makes it stick in there better. Sound effects. It makes it do that better, and you can control it better. That's just me. I don't know if that's your preference, but that's what works for me. So, so theoretically, we're gonna have periwinkle fish with the outline of gold. So I'm
Lygia
almost.
says, I may or may not snooze away dreaming of gel printing.
Who said that?
Lygia.
Oh, yes,
Those are sweet dreams, Lygia.
yes. I don't think I've ever dreamt about gel printing. That'd be fun. I have to wake up and like write down what I did. Does anybody else keep like a notebook by the bed in case they have like ideas or they dream about things? Or when I'm like in that like half awake, half asleep state, I think about all kinds of weird stuff. So
Karen says she dreams about gel printing, and Graham is bidding us adieu. He's got pizza waiting for him that magically appeared at his house.
that's
National
cool.
Pizza Week, guys. Get your pizza in while you can.
Can we see the gold outline fish? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Fishy. Okay, cool. So that was the last one. So we're going to circle back around to the first one again. We have paint all over the desk. Let me get back to the first page of my notes and we can go back to the first one. We were back to the print.
That was Gray, I think. Enjoy your pizza, Graham.
Okay, so we have the birds from Gray. And Gray also suggested the yuba tree and plaid. Okay, so we're gonna do at least 2 layers on these, depending on how late it gets. But I feel like since we've seen all the stencils before and we've talked about them, I feel like the second and or third layer is gonna go faster. So, the tree. Oh no, a bird fell on the floor. Don't do that, little birdie. Tweet, don't drop me. Okay. Okay, so again, I don't want the whole thing to be full. I just want this. So we are going to bring out our waste plate and put some paint on the tree.
Mariah says bird down, but the birds are already down.
Yes.
And Stacy has joined the chat. Hello, Stacy. Thanks for joining us today. Stacy May.
Hi, Stacy.
And Z Carla. Oh yeah, Carla's here. Hey, Carla.
Yeah, we did your request. We'll circle back around to that too. Okay, so and Gray's the one that did not give me colors, so I'm going to choose colors.
Thank you for joining us, Alyssa. She's saying goodbye.
Bye. Have a good night. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. I hope you had fun.
Or maybe she's saying goodbye to Graham and Christy.
Maybe.
I think so. Nancy Lee is here for the long haul.
Cool.
She's on Night Owl.
I'm a night owl. I could be here all night, but I'm not going to bore you guys that long. I'm hoping to be on, I don't know, 10:30, something like that. Okay, so I'm
currently 9:31 your time, 7:31 Pacific.
Okay, cool.
10:31 Eastern.
Cool. So I am doing Hooker's Green on the tree. That is what I am doing.
Hookers.
Hooker's Green. And again, this is the Art Smiths. This is the paint from Joann's. I love the paint. It's inexpensive. It works well. It's just a good paint. So, oh, it looks like broccoli. I love it. Okay. So we are going to flop it right there.
And Marion says, for a minute, I thought you were going to join the wood industry and cut the stencil.
No, I'm just using it for a handle.
Says, oh, yeah, I'm here. I know you are, Nancy. I can imagine you there in the background with your 2 spinning. Why am I drawing a blank on the...
That looks really cool, too.
That is pretty.
Yeah. That looks.
And that one is on your side plate, your palette.
My waist plate, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So there's that. Here, you can probably see better now. It's
turntables. That's the word I'm looking for. I
There we go.
imagine Nancy with her 2 turntables and her computer and headphones. Which
Okay,
one are
so
you going to do next on that one?
I did the tree, and then the last one is plaid. So we'll see about that.
Oh, okay.
So Carla's is next. We did
Gray.
circular streams.
Karen says that other plate is your side piece.
My side piece. There you go. My
Gray
snack.
says, I can blame your long COVID for my missing words.
Yeah. Yep, that's how it works. Okay, so we have circular streams. We will do pop dots on this, and we said we were going to do the pop dots in red on top of the neon pink. So I have multiple copies of
streams.
What'd you say?
I was just repeating that circular streams, and you're about to use pop dot Liechtenstein.
Yeah. So I have a couple copies of this, and they're both very dirty. So they're not going to be perfect dots, but that's fine. We're wearing our whatever hat. And again, it's
a well-loved stencil.
It's not going to stick too well, but I don't want to put an iridescent layer. So we are going to put some paint on our waist plate. And we are going to do the flippy floppy. That is what we are going to do, because they're not going to be perfect circles anyway. So my pop dots need a bath. They need a bath. They have been a very dirty girl. Okay. Yeah. We're going to have to do better than that.
You probably need a lot more paint.
Yeah, that's what I am noticing.
Right on the stencil.
There you go. There you go.
Nancy says she uses a big controller with turntables, a computer, headphones, and 5 terabyte hard drives.
Oh, wow.
For her, that's part of her setup.
I don't exactly know what that means, but it sounds very impressive. There we go.
I can picture it. Oh, that's going to be cool.
Yeah, so I just did some here and there. It's not all over, but it's going to look really cool, I think. Yeah.
It almost looks like a bird.
It almost does. You're right.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to look neat. And I could do it more in different colors. We're going to let this sit. Okay. So the next one is, I have sprayers and paints everywhere. Oh my. The next one is Lygea's, and we had the mixed motifs on it. Here it is. We did that in gold, and we chose to do the negative space on this one rather than the positive. We have the strong images here, then we have the shadows of that here that I just kind of flopped. Again, sound effects are everything, I'm telling you. Okay.
You might be right, Lizette. Terabytes versus tetrabytes. Maybe I'm thinking of a dinosaur.
I don't know. So mixed motifs. And we were going to do more of the mixed motifs on this, is what we were going to do. So let's come in and do some mowing duck.
Marion.
I'm going to leave a little bit off there so that I can pick it up easily. And we'll put the bird right here. And then we'll do the smaller motif here. And then what is the other color that we're using? We're using ultramarine blue.
Burnt orange, ultramarine blue, and gold.
Yeah,
Nancy says the 5 terabyte hard drive holds about 300,000 songs. And Marion says she has everything. No, she has the same minus the controllers and the turntables, just the laptop. Okay. Marianne. Okay.
So let's hope these stay still. Let's hope these stay still good enough to do this.
Move.
Oh, I had some red on my brayer still. Okay. Yeah, this is turning into a yuck mess. The joy of live television. But okay, this isn't so bad. There's some red.
Good night, Teresa. Thank you for joining us.
But it goes good though. Okay, it was a yuck mess at first, but it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. We're wearing our whatever hats, right?
Yes.
Yes.
It's an opportunity for creativity.
Yes. We're gonna make it work. It is the joy of live television. Okay.
Good night, Teresa. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for watching.
Carla says she likes pop dots with circular stream. She did another crayon rubbing with those last night.
Cool.
Looked up the meaning of frottage. There's some interesting emojis in the chat.
So did you see what I did there?
What?
I didn't leave an edge for me to pull this off. So I did. I have a straw here, a metal straw. You can use anything.
Oh, that's smart.
I pressed on the center of the mask till it kind of comes up, and then I pick it up. That way you don't have my fingerprint in the whole thing. But you just gotta be careful not to damage the stencil. So try to find a place where it's like nice and beefy. So yeah. Okay, cool. Let's see what it looks like on this side. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Didn't expect red to be in there, but it's pretty cool.
You have some good openings to put other paint through. Carla says brilliant.
Okay, so who said brilliant?
Carla. Isn't this her? This was hers? Oh no.
That was
this one is ideas.
Yeah. So next we have Jennifer's with the mashup. So we did the blue and the green, kind of subtle, but they're both there. You can see better on the other side here. Like that. And then let's see. So we're gonna do that feathery eye clusters with that.
Mariah says, how do you know if it's your print if you don't leave your print? Your fingerprint, that is.
Yeah, well, yeah, my thumb's in that one right there. There you go. And a good time was had by all. Okay.
That's right.
Feathery eye clusters, and we were going to put the yellow ochre on this. Yeah, that was the one that I said I would have never thought to put these colors together, but it totally works. Look at that. Yeah. See, this is why I asked for suggestions, because it's stuff that I wouldn't normally do. And so far, it's pretty kick-ass. I'm impressed. Okay.
That's like when somebody else inspires your art, it helps you to expand your
grow.
Not just you, I'm just saying artists in general, like, you know, with color combo and in makers and
nothing good happens in your comfort zone.
Exactly. A riddle with no answer, Mary Lizette says. Okay, time to sip some water, everybody.
Stay hydrated, kids. Stay hydrated. So I purposely put a little bit too much paint on this because the orifices are very small and you need to really get all the paint in there. And again, this stencil needs a bath. So it's not going to come out perfect. I promise you, it's not. But that's the cool thing. I like grunge. So if it doesn't turn out perfect, so what? It's unique, you know, it's different. And, you know, gel printing isn't a perfect art. So I really don't mind it going on unevenly. I really don't. Let's see what we got. Zoop. Rip it like a Band-Aid. Now, see, normally, since this has a lot of paint on it, normally I would flop. I'll flop it anyway. Yeah, I usually have 2 plates on the table, and I flop it, and yeah, there we go. Ooh, look at that. It's our waste plate. It's looking pretty cool.
Wow. Oh. Lizette says, I could float an arc today. So much water.
That's good. That's good. I like this. So yeah, so where the solid strips were on the mashup is where you can really see the feathery eyes a lot.
What color are you going to pull it with?
Let's see. What was the other suggestion was nickel azo gold. I don't have that. Dark red, you know, and I don't know. Dark red would look really cool as a pool color, but I don't know. Red does go with blue and yellow. But will I lose anything? I don't know.
It depends on the red. If it's too opaque or dark, it might.
Yeah, I'll have to think about that. Okay, so we're back to Nancy Lee's liquid layers, long haul lotus. Where are we? Here it is. So here's the long haul lotus, and we're gonna put some liquid layers on it. I entered one of my prints of liquid layers in the contest that Caleb is having, and I'm curious to see the winner. There's a lot of really good submissions out there for that contest for the liquid layers. I'm loving it. Okay, so I chose the one that has the small holes within the big openings, just because I don't know, I like that one. Let's see. So the colors are, this is the one we're doing the neon. So we have the neon pink on here. So we have blue and yellow. Let's do blue. Let's do blue. Where is my neon blue? Oh, it's taking a nap over here. Here we go. What is the chat talking about?
So Marion says if you leave your print, you're going to go to prison for copying the monocopy. And then Mariah put mysteriously 3 top hats. And so then Lizette says, is that a Cohen? And then she followed up with saying that it's a riddle with no answer is what a Cohen, K-O-A-N. It's a Chinese, I think it's Chinese.
Oh.
And Lizette says, very cool design, maybe black for the pull. Huh. Okay.
Ooh.
And let's see. Gray says butts. I don't remember what she was referring to, but here we are.
Oh, look at that.
Woo.
Look at that. That's fun.
Jennifer Little This and That says she loves liquid layers too. I made a cool book with zines as signatures. Oh, I bet that's pretty.
That's cool. So I had
cool.
too much paint, but I used it to my advantage. I took some off of the tissue, and this is a thin enough paint that it created like the almost plant matter kind of look to it.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit crazy in there. So we're gonna let that dry. It might take a little bit longer to dry than I wanted it to, but it's gonna look really cool.
Marion says pools are light blue. LOL.
Ooh.
Grace says, what are you thinking about? She says, butts.
Butts. There we go. That's cool.
So gorgeous.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. And
those are very 80s colors.
The next one is sweater weave.
This is sweater weather.
Okay, so
Let's
sweater
see.
weave. This is the one where she suggested zag, and I'm gonna try to do zig and zag. So here's zag, which is the one that goes like this.
Grace says, I love it. Nancy Lee says, I love this.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so, oh, this is the one with the gray. Okay, but I want it to stick out. Another of the suggestions was coral. We're gonna play with some coral.
Mariah says, okay, gotta head out. Bye, y'all.
Bye, Mariah. Good night.
Thank you for joining us, Mariah.
Thank you for playing with us. I hope you had fun. Okay. So I actually mixed up this coral on my own because I don't really buy this color too much, but mixed it up my own. Okay, so let me. I have a blob of paint on my waist plate, so we're gonna take that blob off because I want the positive of this and not the negative. So we are gonna put it on our waist plate and paint it up. Paint it up. Paint it
Marion
up.
says, I'm going also. Hope it will not be too boring without me.
Well, thank you for coming. I know it's the middle of the night for you.
Marion, didn't you say it was early morning, 5 a.m. on Sunday?
Yeah.
Is that what she said?
Or
maybe that's the stream for PM Artist Studios, 5 a.m. her time.
I don't know. Yeah. I'm thinking that Miriam is like 7 hours ahead of us. I have it on my phone. How I keep track of my friends in different time zones is I on iPhones at least, within your clock app, you can there's a little thing at the bottom says world clock and you can program in. So I have like all the different countries that the friends are my friends are from in the different time zones, and Estella is on the East Coast.
West. So Miriam is
West. Yes, California. Yeah.
Miriam is 10 hours ahead of us, so it's Saturday morning at 5:46 a.m.
Okay. I thought it was only like
in Jerusalem time. Hey, Zippity Doo Dah, how are you? I don't remember your name.
Hey, Zippy.
Huh?
I said, hey, Zippy.
Yeah.
So there's the zag. There we go. And here's the
Zippy says sachets in zipping through the chat, giving high fives. Be glad. Vampire chats, get wedgies. Howdy, y'all. Sachets away. Squeeze.
Okay. Very good. Very good. Okay, so this is still wet, but I'm impatient and I want to show you how this works. So zag goes this way. Zig goes this way. And when you line them up, magical things happen. This and this, like that. Okay, so we're going to use a different color just so you can see. Let's see what other colors are on a list. Teal, burnt orange, warm gray. Let's do, I don't have burnt orange, but, ooh, burnt sienna. Let's do it.
That would work.
We're going to make it work. Oh, no. I wanted the, no. No, Becky, no. Okay. No. Okay. It's okay. I promise it's okay. Yeah, and over here there's a lot of my coral still. It's an adventure. This
is. Maybe you'll end up making your burnt orange by mixing the burnt sienna with the coral, and then you'll get
like
your
your spirit.
desired result.
That's a good idea. I like your spirit. There you go.
There you go.
I'm not patting too much because I don't want to take off the first layer. But
correct.
Yeah, there we go. Cool. So that's what I wanted to demonstrate. Zig, zag.
And how they look in the overlap. I see a lot of diamonds.
Yeah. So they overlap. And it's cool. So there's that. Cool. And there's a little blob in the middle, but we're not going to talk about that. And I'm going to put a paper on top of this because it's getting full.
Is the paint still wet enough?
Oh, yes. There's a lot of paint on there. Yeah, there is a lot of paint on there. What do I do if I bear in? Here we go. There we go. It's still the birds. The birds actually show up more now. That's cool. Okay, we'll let it try. Okay, so we just did Zig and Zag. We're on to Jan's with the plaid, ampersand, and Scary Harry. Nope, not that one. Where is the one we're doing? This one. Okay, so we had Scary Harry in purple, and she also suggested yellow ochre. And that's interesting because yellow and purple make mud. But hopefully you'll see some, what do you call it?
I think the paint is dry enough and you'll get a good contrast.
Yeah. That's what I was looking for. Contrast. Okay, so ampersand and Scary Harry.
Okay, just for a time check, it is 9:50 your time.
Okay.
7:50 Pacific. 9:50 Central.
We can do this. There's only one more after this. Put another layer on it, and then we can decide if we're going to do a third layer or a pull. I probably won't pull these tonight because they won't be fully dry, but hopefully we'll get a pull layer on them, and then I'll show the pictures of the finished things tomorrow.
Okay.
But yeah, we're doing good. We only have one more for a second layer. Yeah, we're doing good. Thanks for the time check.
Okay. Gray says, nice birds. Zippy has been saying hello to everyone.
Okay.
Zippity, sorry, zippity.
I'm going to start another waste plate over here because we don't want just the holes from the plaid. We want the plaid itself. We're going to use it as a mask rather than a stencil. That is what we are going to do. But my brayer is dirty. So
Lizette asks, is golden dioxazine purple worth the money? Opinions, please. Have you tried the Liquitex one, Lizette?
That's exactly what this is.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, as far as golden goes, this is just my opinion. If I was painting something that was really important on a canvas, a big showpiece, I would probably use golden. But for what I do on the gel plates, I usually use it in artist trading cards, and I plan to use it on glue books and junk journals and art journals, you know, just plain, you know, nothing serious that I would enter in a contest or an art exhibit. So I don't mind using the Joann's paint. Liquitex Basics is great. US Art Supply is here. I got the Bria Reese from, we call it Office Max. I do have some golden, but I tend to only buy the golden colors that don't come in any other brand. Like the Interference, you know, and the Titan Pale, you know. If it comes in another cheaper brand, I usually get it in the cheaper brand. I have a couple Amsterdam, but I tend to stick with the Liquitex, the Joann's brand I love. I even have some just craft paint, you know,
Mhm.
because what I do isn't that serious. But I mean, that's an individual choice. It really is.
Yeah. So Lizette has not tried the Liquitex yet. And Karen says, listen, Lizette, that golden dioxazine purple is powerful for me. I love it.
Oh, well, there you go.
Lizette says purple is my favorite color. Mine too, Lizette. And I know it's one of Becky's favorite colors. You could see her favorite
Yeah.
colors on her tattoo.
Yeah, exactly. The any shade of purple.
You know,
and,
I will weigh in on the paints. I don't have the
aqua.
golden, but I have learned that almost all of the like Amsterdam, Liquitex for sure, both have a professional line. So they have their basics, which is like, oh, pretty.
Student grade,
They have
I'd
their
say.
basics. Yeah, that's going to be nice. And then they also have their professional, their expert. Amsterdam has an expert line, and Liquitex has a professional line. So I don't know. I haven't checked the price point to compare them between those and golden.
I think they're comparable.
So Karen says I have purple in all the other brands. However, I bought it in a tiny one from Golden, I'm presuming, and fell in love with it. It just pours out differently.
Okay, so I don't
Nancy
have
says,
Prussian blue, but I do have phthalo or ultramarine. Let's use the phthalo. It's a little
I would say
darker.
phthalo.
Yeah.
What was the color they recommended? Prussian?
Prussian, yeah. Which is just a little
probably.
darker than this, so it'll work. With the periwinkle and goldfish, that's going to look really cool. So the liquid layers will imitate the water on this. There we go. That might not quite be enough, but we'll see.
Nancy Lee says, the only thing I have of golden to date is pan pastels. I think golden would be awesome if I had the money for it. And Carla says, giggling, the only golden I have has clearance stickers on it.
Oh, yeah. You know what? When Joann's closed, I got this, the Micaceous Iron Oxide. It said $20. I got it for $10.
Yeah.
And it's a tub. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, okay, so here we go. What was I gonna say? Golden. I don't know. Oh, this is gonna be cool.
You need a little bit more paint there. Right there.
Yeah. There we go. And again, I'm braying more than necessary. I'm taking off just a little bit of it to feed two birds with one seed. It will dry faster if it's not as much, and it will make it go into the edges of the stencil more for kind of a crispy edge a little bit. So
that looks cool.
Yeah, and you can see the crispy edge on some of them.
For sure.
Oh, look at that. So I see that better of the white. Yeah, there we go. That's cool. Okay.
Karen says, I'm a Liquitex girl for sure. And Carla, I will agree. I have sale ones as well from Golden. Oh, and when Joann's went out of business, I got more. That's Karen. Yeah, I didn't think to go to Joann's to snap up the golden paints.
Yeah, there was
I already have a bunch. So
there was a Joann's like 2 blocks from where I work, so I would go over there a couple times a week to check on the clearance sales. And I stocked up. I have a whole basket full of overstock of the colors I like a lot. Where is it at? My favorite paint in the world. Where'd it go? This one, I bought like 4 of these. They were half off. They're like $3. I love it. And wow. Liquitex and other brands do make it very similar, but I love this one. I don't know. Matches my arm.
You know what I've learned too, being around the art biz, is that there are some big companies that own several brands. Like recently I had to get, no, I didn't have to, but I got some metallic Sharpie markers, and the ones that I got at the store were dry. So I went to their website for customer support, and it turns out that brand is Newell, Newell. They also own Prismacolor and Sharpie, and so several other companies.
That's interesting. I was watching, I think it was Sarah Renee Clark, one of the coloring people on YouTube, and she was saying how a lot of the colored pencil brands are made in the same factory.
I'm not
You
surprised.
can't, yeah, you can't say they're the same thing, but they're made in the same factory, so they might be very similar, but just the different
Mhm.
brands slap their name on it. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
I recently bought some in the fall. I bought some Posca pencils. I had never seen Posca pencils before, but Posca is
Wow.
owned by Uniball, and when
Okay.
I draw with those pencils, they feel a lot like sort of like Prismacolors.
Uh-huh. Let's see.
Oh, Grace says I didn't go to the Joanne closing. I've worked in a few stores that were closing, and that is not fun as an employee. I can imagine it is not.
Oh no, yeah. Yeah, I've worked a lot of retail, but I'm trying to think. I don't think I've worked in a store when it had to close out like that. There we go. Way too much. So this is the Folk Art Color Shift Red. What is it called? Raspberry. It's called Raspberry Flash. And it will go on the plaid behind the birds and the tree. So it's on my waist plate because I want the positive, not the negative. Positive meaning the stencil itself.
The lines.
Yes.
Carla says that when Joanne's closed, she got $330 worth of merch for $42. Even her husband, right? Even her husband was impressed and didn't fuss. There were only 2 bottles of paint left, though not golden.
Yeah. Yeah. That's cool. I didn't think the plaid would go, but I'm digging it.
Yeah, that's cool. I think all the pull layers was gonna pull it all together.
Yeah. I think a piece of hair or something's on it. There we go. Okay. And my waist plate's looking cool too with a couple layers of plaid. Okay. So we have the pop dots and the circular streams. That was Carla's, and her other was Izzy's heart, so I don't have that. So we're gonna put a pull layer on this. She suggested red, tangerine, magenta, or hot pink. We have red and a hot pink. So let's see, tangerine or magenta to pull it.
I would say tangerine.
You would say what?
I would say tangerine.
That's what I was thinking too. I love pink and orange.
Mm-hmm.
And orange
it just
kind of
needs a little
contrast.
Yeah, it needs a little contrast. Lizette says that she has lots of different paints now, but she's trying to slowly upgrade when she can. She's in love with quinacridone magenta and orange, and she's going for the Azo gold and dioxazine purple this month.
Oh, there you go. So these are both cadmium orange. This one is a little bit more pumpkiny, and this one is a little bit more yellowy. I'm going to go with the one that's a little bit more yellowy. It's brighter. Let me get some paper. So my only rules when I print are have a plan, know your paints, and have a plan. Meaning like just have paper handy, have your stuff handy, like I'm going to do this, do that, and then do it. Because when you're doing it, sometimes you got to move pretty fast in order to get what you want.
Yeah.
So I don't want to be like looking around, where's my paper? And then it's already dry. So know your paints.
Grace says, I admire people who plan.
Yeah, I'm very good at planning. I love planning.
And Karen says, Gray, I just plan to spend my money. Carla said that she's mad at herself for missing Cheap Joe's closeout. Yeah.
There is my Baron. There it is.
Who needs food? Says Lizette. All you need is beans and rice, Lizette. That's it.
Oh, that sounds so good. That sounds so good. Is Abby still in chat?
Abby, let's see.
Abby always says that she enjoys watching gel printing, but she doesn't enjoy doing it.
No, Lizette, I'm sorry. Abby is no longer in the chat. Oh, no, she came back. She popped up. She heard her name.
Yeah. She always looks at my prints and she says she enjoys watching printing and she enjoys looking at the prints. She doesn't enjoy actually doing the printing. She was one of the first people to take my class up at the B place where I teach gel printing. And she tried it and she had a good time and decided, no, thank you. So, yep, that's perfectly fine. I love this.
Well, that's pretty. She developed her opinion from trying it. That's fair, you know?
Yeah. She gave it a good try. It's not for her. Totally respect that.
So
Yeah,
Zal
I leave some of my
says,
prints around the shop. Up, it's like an Easter egg hunt, finding all my prints up at the shop. I had little index card prints everywhere, and it's
"Oh
fun.
yeah, those are the best." One year
Let's see.
I did like, I don't know, a bunch of index card prints. They're awesome. Zal says that she wishes she would have known. She would have been trying to buy acrylic paints when Joann's was going out of business. And
Yeah,
Karen says she didn't like Cheap Joe. They really raised the price and then called it a sale on some things. Oh, that's not nice.
yeah, I don't like that. Okay, so we
That
have
is so gorgeous.
Lygea's mixed motifs. There's gold, and there is dark blue, and there is red. We're gonna pull it. What are we gonna pull it with?
So, okay, so one of the colors she recommended was burnt orange. So what if you were to mix the like that red raspberry flash off maybe on another plate, mix the raspberry flash with one of the oranges that you just pulled out, or
I don't want to make
mix
the blue muddy. Orange is gonna make the blue look horrible. I think. You think?
well, it's going to need a little bit of contrast. And if the you have a good point. Maybe a green. The thing is, if you use the raspberry, it's very transparent. So it's going to add more pizzazz, but it also, the colors, you want something that's going to show through behind the motifs.
Yeah. There's not a lot of open space, but there is some open space. Yeah.
But because everything is transparent, whatever you put is going to show through everything.
Yeah, it's very transparent here, what we have.
So Lizette says, as a prepper, I have a lot of beans, rice, all kinds of good stuff. Some folks buy jewelry. I make jewelry and buy food. Oh, that's a good idea. The yellow.
Naples yellow?
Hey, what happens if you mix the Naples the Naples yellow with the raspberry flash?
Oh, let's do it.
Well, you put them on another plate, though. Do the mix on another plate. You got another one? Are you going to do it right there?
Yeah, girl? It's fine. It's fine.
Lizette says this looks like stained glass. Oh, and she says she also makes sure to store paint, so much paint, along with your rice and beans.
Priorities, right?
Right?
Priorities, yeah. Oh, that's making kind of a peachy color. That's cool. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
And I purposely didn't mix it completely, so it's like, kind of patchy, kind of organic.
Modeled.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna smear it all over this too, just to get it all over the place. Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! That's what I get for using newspaper as a brayer off. Get that out of here, lady. Get that out of here. Okay. Okie dokie.
Hi, Dana. Dana's joined the chat.
Hi, Dana. How you doing? I'm glad you could join us. I'm a night owl, so I'll be up for a while, but we're going to end pretty soon. What time is it, Estella?
It is 10:06 p.m. Central Time.
Okay.
8:06
25 minutes.
East. Yeah. 8:06 Pacific.
Yeah, plenty of time.
11:06 East. Oh. Now, I think it's really interesting that the color didn't come through the bigger motif in the upper right.
That wasn't that was different than the rest. I just kind of flopped on it and did the shadow technique on that part and this part and then here. So yeah, some of it is really, you can see through it, and then some of it is kind of a shadowy.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I thought I'd mix it up a little bit on that one. Okay, so what else do we have? This is Jennifer's Smash Up in Feathery Eye Clusters. Her other suggestion was Hippy Dippy. We don't have that, so we're going to do a pull layer. We have pastel green. We have the yellow ochre. She also suggested blue or nickel azo gold. Let's do blue. She didn't say what color blue. So we
Well,
have,
the color that she has in here looks like a lighter phthalo blue. That the one that she put in the picture.
oh yeah, she was the one that put the pictures. Okay. So a phthalo blue.
But it's a lighter one, almost like a pale phthalo.
We used this
Oh yeah,
and
that's
this for the
close.
mashup. And then we used yellow ochre for the feathery eyes.
What would happen if you mixed the one on the right with the one all the way to the left?
So this is transparent and this is opaque.
Yeah, it'll make it a little opaque, but that'll be okay.
Yeah. I'm thinking it'll be a contrast, but it'll be kind of subtle. Let's do it. I mean, we're playing, right?
Yeah, right.
We're playing. I'm gonna try to do equal parts of this, but if more of the dark gets on there, that's totally fine. Because I'd rather it be more transparent anyway.
Yeah.
So, let's see what happens. Oh, that's a pretty color.
Mm-hmm. It's a little bit darker than what she had in the picture, but I think it's gonna be good.
Yeah. It kind of almost reminds me of like a cerulean.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
Flip it over. Flip it over.
Hang on. Hang on.
Flip it over. Flip it over.
This one's going to be really cool. I'm excited about this one.
I hope we didn't blow out the yellow.
Huh?
I said, I hope we didn't blow out the yellow with the blue.
We'll see. We'll see.
I think that's where having an opaque.
Oh.
We both responded almost the same.
Good job, Jennifer. That's good suggestion.
Yes, that's so pretty.
Wow. Awesome.
¿Cómo se dice wow en español? Se dice wow.
Wow. Okay. Nancy Lee with the liquid
Grace says, I like it. And Karen says, I love that. Dana says, wow.
Yeah.
Great. Love it. Carla, wow. Was that very nice?
Yeah.
And
I'm pretty excited about that.
Grace says, want some more of it. Nancy,
yes.
That's awesome. That's right, ladies.
Okay, so this is the neon one. We have neon pink and the long lotus. We have neon blue with the liquid layers. And there is going to be pop dots with the neon yellow. Cool.
Oh, yeah.
I really should have given my pop dots a bath before we started. But we're going to roll with it. We're going to roll with it.
It's all good.
Yes. And I probably shouldn't be putting that yellow on top of that blue that's still kind of wet. But we're going with it. Boop, 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 boop. And I probably should have put the paint directly on the stencil. Yeah, let's do that. I like that little pop noise that makes. Let's do it again.
Oh, yeah?
That noise.
Yeah.
I'm a weirdo. Does anybody in chat listen to ASMR? I like the ear-to-ear ASMR. I have what they call sleep phones. It's like a headband, but it has speakers like where your ears are, and you can also use it as a blindfold. And so I put on the ear-to-ear ASMR, and it like goes trickle like your left ear, then it goes to your right ear. It's so cool.
Oh, wow.
Before I go to bed, it's all tingly. I love it. Ooh, look at that.
That's going to be so cool. Oh, wow.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
That's fun. Does it look better over white? No. Cool. Good job, Nancy. That looks awesome. Okay, and then we have, this is the Zig and Zag with the sweater weave. This one was suggested by Lynn.
E. Miller says, gotta run. Catch the rest on replay. We're very close to the end.
Thank you for stopping by.
Abby says, yes, whispered ASMR. And
Yeah.
then Grace says, I've been watching a guy breaking up beaver dams, and it is water flowing through the canals. Very relaxing. Bye, E.
Bye, E. Thank you.
Thank you for
yeah, great. You gotta
joining
send me
us.
some of that beaver stuff. It sounds really cool.
Then Lisette says, poor beavers, they're homeless.
Okay, so this one, it's not going to stick too well, so I'm going to put an isolation layer so it sticks better. And I'm making the executive decision to put some silver glitter in it. This is temper paint from the dollar store.
Is it transparent?
Yeah, it's transparent with some silver glitter in it, and it's cool. I am going to, hang on a second. Where are my other brayers? I'm going to pull out one of my older brayers for this because the glitter, glitter is the herpes of crafting
The glitter
supplies.
is glittering.
The glitter is, it's herpes of crafting supplies. Once you think it's gone, it's still there. Pops back up. It never goes away. Damn it.
Yeah.
So yeah, and a little goes a long way. And we are just using this as an isolation layer anyway, so the stencil stays on there. That's probably way too much. But yeah, so the temper paint is really thin, so it crazes, which is cool if that's what you want. I have some other temper paints. This is from Michaels. This whole thing was $250. No, it says $4.99. Maybe I got it for $2.
Wow.
But yeah, this is temper paint. So it's really thin. So if you're looking for something that'll craze, it's awesome. And I also got the teal. I picked out this one. Let my daughter pick one out. These are also very good for paint pours. Me and my daughter do paint pours sometimes.
But they look good together.
Yeah. Okay. So glitter, 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 glitter. Gotta sing the glitter song. Glitter, glitter, glitter. Shimmer, shimmer like a girl should know. That's by Veruca Salt. Okay, so what other color are we gonna do with the Flores Geometricas? Warm gray, deep teal, burnt orange, coral, sage. We have the coral, we have the sage, warm gray. Should we do the warm gray or the teal? The sage green is kind of grayish. Then we have coral.
I would put the teal. Or you could mix them together.
We're all about the mixing, aren't we? My waist plate's looking really cool too. Dirty.
So you got to put some medium on that and pull that shit. Oops.
You can say shit. It's fine. You can say that. It's fine. Okay. Yeah. I'll put a pull on it. Yeah. I'll put some.
Do you have another plate?
This never wants to open. I hate this one.
Oh, it doesn't flip up.
Say it again. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I was just saying that it doesn't have a flip top.
Yeah, I hate these. It's a good product, but I just hate the put up. This U.S. Art Supply. Yeah. Recently, I learned that U.S. Art Supply in St. Louis carries yarn, which is very interesting. I think they just have a little bit of yarn. I don't think it's too much, but I really want to go check it out. I don't drive in St. Louis because the highways are crazy, but my husband could take me over there. So
I recently was looking up. I was learning more about U.S. Art Supply. They've been in business for over 50 years, and they are also suppliers of paint to the automotive industry.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
That's gorgeous. Huh?
Oh no! This is my first waist plate. Oh no! It's not drying up full. It's gonna be a mess.
Give it a little bit more time to dry.
Yeah. Here, we'll pull out.
Do you have another empty plate?
No, but I have this. I can just go over this. It's fine. It's 2 5x7s that I put side by side. It's fine.
Can you put a book on that plate that you just put over to the side?
I could. Yeah. Okay. Flores Geometricas. We were trying to figure out what color. Deep teal. Let's figure out a teal. How about turquoise?
That works.
Let's do it. Ooh, look at the belly button on it. There's a big belly button. Ooh. Cool.
This is Flores Geometricas by Eddie Reyes.
I love how you say it.
Thank you. Flores geométricas.
Flores
The G sounds like an H almost. Geométricas.
geometricas. I'm
Mhm.
trying. I'm really trying.
You're good. You're close.
Yeah. I think it's a beautiful language, but it's hard to get like the accent just right. Yeah. There we go. Kind of sick. We're gonna do this.
Lizette said earlier that she wondered about tempera paint, and she says, "I love Eddie stencils."
I do too. I have his entire catalog except for the bells. Yeah, I like his stencil. Oh, look at that. We made the right choice.
So pretty.
Yeah, we made the right choice with the turquoise.
That one's
Oh,
getting
look
me.
at that.
Oh wow.
I think I'm gonna pull that with either like the nipples yellow or a mint green.
Like a buff or a mint. Oh, okay.
Titan buff, yeah. Titan green. Yeah. Cool. We'll have to remember that. Okay. 2 more. So this is the plaid with Scary Harry. That was Jan's suggestion. And she wanted the ampersand on here too.
Okay.
Let's see. Yellow ochre, burnt sienna,
Let's
violet.
see.
I have burnt sienna. Where did it go?
Yellow ochre, burnt sienna, violet, plaid, ampersand, Scary Harry. So the only thing you're doing now is the pull layer?
Well, the ampersand's not on there. I'm going to make
Oh.
the executive decision to not put ampersand on here. Just use the plaid and Scary Harry. I think the ampersand would really, I can't picture it in my head making sense. So we're going to use the burnt sienna as the pull for the plaid and the Scary Harry.
So Abby is bidding us a good night. She's now driving home from the bead place.
Oh, you're still at work? Oh my gosh.
I know.
Wow.
I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, what?
Yeah, drive careful. Thanks for watching. I hope you had fun.
Thank you for joining us.
Tell Alex I said love you, bye. Her partner Alex, when there's blue on the brayer. That's be interesting. When her partner Alex leaves, he says love you, bye to Abby, and then I say it too, love you, bye. And he's like, whatever. Sometimes he'll say love you, bye, but usually, Becky, whatever. I like to tease him. He's fun to give a hard time to. I only tease the people I care about, and I tease him a lot. So he's fun to give a hard time to.
You like a brother?
Yeah.
Carla says that she's finally learned to say camarones correctly.
Oh, earthquake! Sorry,
shrimp. Woo, that's pretty.
That.
Oh
there was
my
the turquoise
god!
still on the brayer, and that was an accident. But oh my gosh!
Wow.
Yeah, Jan, good suggestion. I'm
Jan
glad that we decided not to put the ampersand with it.
Yeah, loving that already.
That's really cool. Good choice, Jan.
Gray says, love, love, love. Man, that was a beautiful, I don't want to call it an accident, but man, you're getting some hearts flying.
That was a good one. Okay, so our last one, sardines, pop dots, liquid layers. We have the sardines. We have liquid layers. She suggested pop dots. I'm going to do another liquid layers on this.
The other one, yeah, with maybe a different
color. Yeah. So which layers do we have? We had
what if you went with do you have a green flash or
oh, good choice. Yeah. So we used that one already. So we're gonna use this one now.
Or yellow. Huh?
So we used this one already. So we're gonna use that one now.
Yeah.
I believe it was layers 2 that we used. And now we're gonna use, I don't even think they're called 1 and 2. I think they're called top and bottom.
It's just called liquid layers, and then they're sold. I think they're sold.
They're sold separately. I got both of them, but they're sold separately.
Let's
stay hydrated,
here.
Kids.
Yes, time to have a little beverage. Take a sip.
Okay, so the colors that were suggested: periwinkle, we got that. Prussian blue, we did the phthalo blue, teal, and gold. We have gold on here. Teal. How about you said green flash?
Yeah, or even okay. That's a
But
tealish
teal
color too.
flash. Yeah, it's
Mhm.
teal
Oh,
flash.
yeah. That'll
Yeah.
work.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Or that one or this one.
I'm kind of leaning towards the far left,
This one.
the U.S. Art Supply.
It's rich. These are similar. Yeah, it's rich. It's deep. This is more greeny. This is more bluey.
Watch what I'm going to say. Why not mix them?
You know, we could.
I think it'll be pretty.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Tell you what we'll do. Okay. We'll put this one here to stick this to, and then we'll do this one. How about that?
Okay, okay. So
Yeah.
you got a lot of love in the chat. Nancy says, "Ooh, I love that." Dana says the colors are amazing together, and Jan says, "Gorgeous." That was a really pretty combination. But this is gonna be really pretty too.
Yeah, I know there's a delay, but I'm assuming that talking about the plaid and the scary hair.
Yeah, I think it was the previous.
Yeah.
It was the Jan recommendation.
Yeah. Yeah, that one
Or
turned
the
out
Jan request.
awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to remember that one. That was awesome.
And I'll pull all these tomorrow and I'll post it in Makers with a link to the replay for this.
Yeah.
And yeah, because these aren't going to be dry tonight. Yeah. What time is it, Estella?
It is 10:24 Central Time.
Perfect. Perfect. We're almost done anyway. So perfect. Okay, so I used that one. Where did it go? This one, this is Bria Reese. I got this at Office Max. That's the only place I've seen it. It's like $4, real cheap. Love it. Put that down as an isolation layer, and also so it'll again feed two birds with one seed. Stick the stencil to it. I'm going to push down the stencil with my brayer, and this takes up some of the paint. The paint will remain under where the stencil is. So in this case, we're using the stencil as a mask to mask off where we put that paint. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so now we're gonna put this through the orifices. Oh, this is the one that broke. Ooh. Yeah. Another one of these broke too. The same thing happened to another one. And I had to like tape the lid on there. I'm gonna have to tape this one too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. The yellow one, it did it too. And I had to put it in one of these. This is the only thing I had around. So let's see. Tape. Yeah,
I was gonna say just to decant it into another container and maybe mix a little medium in it.
Yeah, there's not a heck of a lot in here, so I think I'll just stick it out. But I love this color though. I had this set on my wish list for a long time, and I got them for the retreat, and I love them. And I think everybody else loved them too.
Carla says for the color of combination, she made her pageant blue out of Liquitex Paints Gray, and Cheap Craft Smart Dark Blue.
Oh.
And then Lizette says, that reminds me, I need to do the color combo. Me too.
Yeah, I did mine, and we did it at the bead place. Okay, that's way too much, but sometimes the metallics don't go as far as you think they will.
Yeah. But you know, it's wet enough you could probably just pull it, like put the paper down.
Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. And this is in the back, so it's a heavier layer. I don't mind a heavier layer being in the back because it's not going to have to compete with anything. So there we go. My waist plate is looking pretty cool too. Well, it's not really a waist plate. It had stuff on it already, but that looks cool. I'm gonna put a paper on that and pull that.
I love the flash paints, the metallic.
Me too. Me too. The colors that we put on these plates over here just happen to go with what was already there. So I don't use my 5x7s a lot, so I kind of butted them together. And there's a crease in the middle. But, you know, again, I cut all my prints up to use for our trading cards. So it doesn't matter if it's two smaller ones rather than one big one. But
that's just a place to embellish too.
Yeah.
Pardon me.
A little bit of gold, aqua, turquoise, a little bit of flash in there. Very cool. Okay. So that's going to go up here. And then let me see if this is wet enough. I wish I had. Is there another one that we're doing liquid layers on? Ooh, this one. This one has liquid layers. And this color will match that. We're going to swap this over here.
Oh,
I
so
usually work
smart.
the 2 plates out just so I can do
Yeah.
this. And yeah, this color happens to match that color. So we are just going to flop it right over there. And
Lizette says your hands are now a work of art, Becky.
yeah. That means a good time was had by all. That's what I call this. Let's see. The yellow is not completely dry, so I'm going to be very gingerly about this. Barely press it on there. Oh, that's cool. It's not very dramatic, but it's there. It's another layer for the liquid layers. And it happens to go with the colors that's already there. And I'm loving it. Oh, yeah. Cool. That's cool. Sometimes the flop offs are almost better than the original intention. Very cool.
You know, I always find it interesting. More common terminology is print and ghost print, but I really, like you say, it's the positive and the negative.
Yeah, well, ghost is a little bit different, but yeah, I get what you're saying totally. Yeah, that's gonna look really cool. Let's see how it looks on white. Yeah, that's gonna look really cool. The fish get lost a little bit, but I like that they're subtle. I like that they're subtle. Again? The fish get lost a little bit, but it's kind of subtle, but I like it. But you know, depending on what we put for the pull layer, the fish might stand out more. So
yeah, I agree.
And the blue liquid layers looks like water, and I'm loving it. Okay, well, this is wet, but not wet all over, so we have to let this dry. Then I'll do a pull layer. I'm thinking Nibbles yellow. Let's see what the other suggestions were.
Oh, yeah.
Blue, teal, gold. Yeah, I can either pull with gold or yellow. Nibbles yellow. I'm thinking Nibbles yellow. Yeah. Okay. Put that up there. And I'm out of plates, and I think we're out of time. So
yeah, it is 10:29 p.m. Central Time.
Look at that. Perfect. Right on time. So I want to thank everybody that came today and played with me, and hopefully you guys had fun. Give a lot of hearts in chat for Estella helping me out tonight, dropping links and keeping the conversation going, and telling me what you guys are saying. So lots of love for her in chat, please.
Okay, and, I'm getting a request from. First of all, I want to give you an update on the chat that Karen likes the thinking of positive, negative. That made sense to her when it comes to the stencils, and she loves her flop offs. And then Lizette is saying it's starting to feel like a coral reef with the yellow dots. And Carla is asking. She says, please ask Becky to show my suggestion plate again. I was bragging about my Joanne score and not paying attention. I'm sorry.
Which one do they want to see again?
Carla's. Carla had
let me see.
That's what the first page. Carla asked for circular streams, pop dots, Izzy stencils.
Yes.
Colors red, tangerine, magenta, hot pink.
Cool. Yeah, I'll get that one on in a second. I'm gonna show you guys my notebook. I just lined it with unicorn washi tape.
That's pretty.
Yeah. And this is just my sketchbook. This is the one I keep on the side of my bed in case I think of something. I just put it in here. Jewelry designs, knitting designs, drawings, stencil, anything. I just jot it down in here. So yeah, let's see. Pop dots and circular stream. Let's see. No. Pop dots and circular string. Here we go. This one. I love it.
Are you here, Carla?
Orange is one of my least favorite colors, but this is really cool. The pop dots are subtle. It's just like right there and a little bit over here. But I love it.
I mean, the circular streams color is also subtle. You kind of have to like wiggle it to get the full.
Yeah, the circular stream was hot pink, but then with the orange behind it, very low contrast, but that's really cool though. I love it. I love it.
It is good. Everyone is saying
pop dots.
Good night. So Lizette, Gray, Nancy Lee, Dana, and guess that's it. Is that all of us left?
I think so. I'm excited about this one too.
Carla's still here.
Yeah. Okay, well, we are done. So, yeah, thank you everybody for watching. I hope you had fun. And I'm not on a schedule, but I hope to do it maybe twice a month or so. And it will usually be on a Friday night, probably. So, okay, well, until then, I guess that's all. So, live long and
Good night,
prosper.
all.
We'll see you later. Good night.
Thank you for joining us.